Hello everybody, it's Glass Half Dead here in a slightly different place than you might expect me, and I'm joined by Stephen Box from Vanguard Tactics. How are you, Stephen?
I'm doing very well, very excited for this, mate.
Whoa, I'm more scared than excited, but we can call it the same thing. Today we are playing a standard, this isn't 40k, so I can't say 2,000 points.
No.
This is just kill team. We're playing Custodians against Harlequins. Live bat rep is one of the first few. And when Steve said, hey, do you want to come down, get this done? I was like, I jumped at the chance because there are so few bat reps up right now. Let's do it. And obviously this is an insane rig that you've got going here. It was a little bit aspirational for me. I've got to be honest, to like one day do this myself. And he said, hey, I've already got it. Shall we do it?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Oh, and it is fantastic to have you here. So, yeah.
Thank you very much. Yes, as the premier kill team channel somehow. I don't know who dropped the ball to make that happen, but let's get started with the battle report.
Yeah.
Steve, you ready?
Well, I mean, I'm going to be leading off you. I'm here to learn from you today. Obviously, 40k is my thing.
Sure.
I'm familiar with the models.
Okay.
I've had a couple of games,
okay,
and I love it so far. So I'm all in for kill team at the moment.
Excellent. So am I, obviously, because that's literally my entire brand. Okay. All right, so we've already set up the board for you. Presumably we can do a top-down of that, or a cinematic thing, who knows?
We can do a top-down, mate.
A top-down, lovely. Now you see, we've already got, this isn't really a beginner's game, we are just going to play the game, but because it's a new game, because presumably you guys are watching vaguely, because you don't fully know, he got it. I was going to say, a little bit of learning. Steve there had let me see all of his tac ops. I hadn't paid attention.
I think you turned them over to have a quick cheeky glance to try and get the upper hand. That's what I reckon.
Oh, a cheater. Okay, he's been watching the channel. Okay, fair enough. Okay, so we've already figured out, actually, we're fully deployed, we've picked our tac ops, we're ready to go. The only thing that hasn't been decided is you had the initiative. You won the scouting phase. Who do you want to go first?
I mean, I'm a Harlequin, right? So I want to seize that opportunity, I feel.
Okay.
But yeah, I'd love to know at home, you guys watching, what do you think of the terrain? Always nice to, this is my old slave labour for me here.
Who did the terrain, Steve?
So, Foreground have manufactured the terrain.
Okay.
And it's thanks to them and also the Factorum why we even have this. But then yeah, I put it all together, with help with the Foreground team, and just made it look this kind of jungle. I've kind of gone for that sort of overgrown jungle, took a lot of inspiration from I Am Legend, thought of that kind of like, I don't know, power plant, maybe overrun potentially. So that was kind of the vibe here. And we're also doing another collaboration tomorrow, aren't we? We are, yes.
So obviously today we're doing my channel, Glass Half Dead. Tomorrow we're going to be back here just playing different teams, but otherwise exactly the same. We're going to do tomorrow, what are we playing tomorrow, Steve?
Tomorrow we're going to be on an ice world.
Oh.
We've got an incredible table lined up. And tomorrow, I think, I'm running the NIDS.
Yep.
And you're running...
I can't remember. What am I running? I'm doing Custodians today. I'm going to be doing, I want to say Death Guard?
Something along those lines.
And something else.
Yeah, but anyway, we'll put all the announcements up on the Vanguard Tactics page. And the other thing, you're going to be playing Eddie, who's on our stream deck at the moment. So if you're interacting in the chat, that's Eddie you're talking to.
Yes.
Hi, guys.
That's not me, shockingly. We haven't done some bizarre pre-recorded thing here. Okay.
And you're playing him later when you're running the Eldar.
That's right.
And Eddie's going to be running the Space Marine. So if you're tonight, look, next couple of hours, you've got 2 games of kill team to enjoy. We're
hoping there's going to be about 3 hours, roughly. And I suppose the final thing before we really kick off, you've done everything you need to.
I think so.
You need to call anyone else out?
No, we're good.
Do you want to quickly go through the army lists so we can get them up on screen?
Let's do that, yeah.
Right, bear with.
Who are you bringing up first, Eddie?
Let's have the Custodians first.
Oh, okay. So obviously, let's talk Custodians a little bit. So Custodians can go 4 Custodians with any mix of Guardian, Spears and Shields, or Custodians can go a mixture, even all 5, all 10 Sisters of Silence, or they can be a mix. So 2 Custodian Guard, 5 Sisters of Silence. But I've kept it very simple because I just wanted to do 4 Custodians. I think they're really good. I've got to be honest. I think we're going to be totally okay with just running 4 of them. In regards to the matchup, I've taken one shield. The shield's on my leader. The 3 guys with Guardian Spears have a Misericordia. The guy with a shield has a Tanglefoot Grenade. For those of you that don't know what a Tanglefoot Grenade is, basically, once a match, within 6 inches, I can throw it at one of my enemies, and they get -1 APL. Easy peasy.
Looks like a fierce list, mate.
Yeah, you should be scared.
I've heard good things about the Custodians.
Well, I think one of the really big things about them is that they're 4 models.
Yeah.
The cognitive load for me is brilliant.
Yeah.
I don't have to think too much. I'm not going to be tired by the end of the game. Perfect stream game. I can, the Eldar are going to tire me out. So it's a good thing we did this first. Although I will say, I am a little bit scared by the Harlequins. 3 APL you've got there.
I mean, you should be, because I'm great with this Harlequin army.
Because you're so practiced with it in Kill Team. Yeah, good.
Do you want to go through it for us, Steve?
Yeah, let's have a go through it. Okay, so what we've got here is we've got an 8-player team, and we're kicking it off with a leader who's got a power sword. It looked pretty decent because the power sword for me, I was looking at this and I've got lethal 5, which correct me if I'm wrong. Does that mean if I roll a 5, it's a critical?
That's correct.
Brilliant, loving some criticals, because I can't roll 6s. If you're used to my channel, you'll see how bad my rolls are. So anything to gain an upper hand, I will take it on that. So got the leader in. He's the guy that's on the rock, okay? Then we've got a couple of gunners. Now the gunners in my teams, they're going to have green...
Oh, sorry, Steve, does the leader have a special gun?
Yeah, he's got a Neuro Disruptor.
Nice.
Because I'm going to disrupt your neuros.
That works against Custodians.
Yeah.
Sure.
And then I've also given him a piece of equipment, as well as the next 2, which are both the player gunners, who have both got exactly the same as well, neuro disruptors. And I've gone for a piece of equipment on them called Pure Psychocrystals, which means I can also do lethal on 5.
Yeah.
And the reason why I've done this is because it keeps it simple. I like the KISS analogy, keep it simple.
Son.
Stephen. There we go. So again, keeping it all the same means there's less for me to remember.
Yes.
They've both got the kisses, okay? Then I've got a solitaire model, and he's just a regular warrior.
But he's a great model, so how can you not use him?
Yeah, exactly. We threw him in at the last minute, and I wanted to try out the Embrace, you see.
Yeah.
Because there's some chat about him, or the Embrace being quite a good weapon.
Yeah.
I thought I would try that out. So I've only got the 1 Embrace, and then all the other players have just got kisses.
Yeah.
Okay. So I've got a power weapon, I've got 1 Embrace, loads of kisses, and yeah, then we've got those 3 pieces of equipment that I've gone for as well.
Awesome. Of course, the point of the Embrace is that it's brutal. Is that right?
Yeah, we're going to test that out today, yeah.
Yeah, so Brute, of course, makes it much harder for me to block you because I need my own crits to block. Can't block with normals. Although I do have a Storm Shield, so if it goes into that, that's going to be a bit weird. But generally, what you're hoping for is, with your kisses, to be rolling 6s. Now, normally in my channel, I would say, if your plan is to roll 6s, you don't have a plan. But we'll see how it goes, right? Yeah, okay, good. Right.
I'm going to fail
this is
miserably.
Kill Team, not 40k, so it's a bit different. It's fine. It's okay.
I mean, I never plan on rolling a 6.
Oh, okay. You should do well here then.
Yeah.
With that 3 damage. Yep, that's going to do well.
I don't think I've ever seen you roll one, Steve.
No. We do have an emoji on our channel that's coming soon, which is just the dice of the 1, because I will roll many. Anyway, I hope maybe Kill Team, that will change. Who knows?
Maybe it will. Okay, is there anything else we need to cover? Let's think. Oh, so obviously Eddie is on the deck there. If you're talking, he's the one reading. If you have any questions, feel free to ask him. We're not quite sure, because this is like the first real game of Kill Team, perhaps, and we don't quite know, like in streaming a culture, perhaps, it's more considered that you wait for the movement phase in 40k, and then you will ask questions, interact with the chat a bit, because obviously that's quite a dead phase in regards to the viewers. But in Kill Team, it's a constant back and forth, so we don't quite know when we're actually going to talk to people, but if you super chat, we'll probably talk to you more. I'm just going to throw that out there, because we're,
We do it on our channel, so if you super chat in over £5, we'll stop the stream and we'll answer that question in that sort of dead time. You're probably going to get a lot of dead time when I'm thinking about what I'm doing, because obviously I'm a complete beginner, guys. Now, my perspective is I've played 2 games of Kill Team. Our first game was on stream against Eddie, and you can see how that went. And then our second game was at the weekend. So for me, I am a really avid lover of 40k from certainly a competitive standpoint. I've got this, and I'm really passionate about helping more people get into the game of Kill Team. So for me, I want to learn from you, and I'm really excited about what we can do today. So yeah.
I am also a beginner because the game hasn't released yet. But we're going to play a game and I do roughly know the rules at least.
And when can people get their hands on it?
Oh, it's this Saturday it officially releases.
Yeah.
So presumably you've already pre-ordered it. If you haven't, I think it's still available actually. GW said they were going to let everybody order it, etc.
Well, at the Factorum downstairs, which is a gaming store, there's about 20 all downstairs in a massive pyramid ready for Saturday. So
also I haven't actually pre-ordered the Kill Team dice yet, and I saw you have. I'm probably going to buy them on the way out or tomorrow because I quite like them. I think the Death Coral Creed dice and the Chaos dice. So that's what I'm going to pick up.
nice.
Well, we've already had a super chat
Disaster.
from Timothy Hames for $1.99. He says, "Where's my double hello?"
Yes, well we haven't started the game yet, so that will be coming.
Brilliant.
Okay, all right. That's a meta.
Thank you, Timothy.
Thing. Don't worry. Yes, thank you, Timothy. Okay, so you want to take the first turn?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a bold move.
No, I think it's right. I think it's the right thing to do because you know that what you have to watch out for is potentially out-activating me getting to shoot all 4 of my guys. So you probably do want to take the first turn.
Oh, I planned all that.
That's what it is.
Planned it all.
Yeah.
Do you want to just quickly for the chat point out where you're deployed so that everyone can see
Probably
it from
a
the
good idea.
top-down camera?
Right. So over here, we can see this. I've got a normal Guardian Spear on a engage order. I've got a normal Guardian Spear on a conceal order. Up top here, I have whatever he is. Just another normal Guardian Spear. He's on an engage order. I went with an engage order because he's up top. I can take advantage of the vantage point. That's probably related somehow. And then I've got my leader down here on a conceal order.
Okay.
Steve?
Yes. And I've got a green guy you can't quite see him yet, but there's a green guy right here. He's got the green headband. And he's got a conceal order. He's got a neuro pistol. We've then got his best friend, and he's blue, and he's on a conceal order. Then we've got his also friend, who's pink, and he's on a conceal order right there as well. Then what we've got, if we go round, behind this piece here, I don't know if you can go to the camera. There we go, that's much better. We've got my leader behind this piece of, these yellow things right here, guys, are our, what are they called, barricades?
Barricades,
yeah.
Our deployment barricades.
Yeah, so I've got 2 there and another blue guy. And then behind here, which is just on the edge, I've got a green, a blue, and the solitaire. So I've got another neuro pistol over behind here. Again, sort of trying to take advantage of that. Is it obscuring if I'm behind it?
Yes, so if you're behind heavy terrain, that will be taking advantage of the...
And this is heavy terrain, we said, wasn't it? The pillars. Yeah, okay, cool. Look at me, I'm just using those tic-tacs already. Okay, so that's pretty much where I'm deployed. I went for, when we had to do some sort of dice behind our back.
We both picked the same one, and that was a dash. We both get a pre-game dash.
Yeah, I thought, from my perspective, it's great in 40k, just try to get on that objective. You know, it's basically a free activation point, isn't it?
Sure.
So I'm thinking the more times I can activate, the better, so that's kind of why I picked that.
Okay.
And I'm assuming you may have done the same.
Basically. So before we start the game proper, we're going to do our dash.
Yeah, and how far do we dash?
3 inch. I mean 1 square.
1 square. So my guy I'm worried about is this guy, because he's not in cover. So I'm just going to pop him to here, because then he can get behind that barricade just there. And then he can get the... Obviously, they're all in conceal order, because for me, I was thinking, you know, I'm tricksy, I want to be stealthy, and the more I can keep convealing, that's a combo. It's a new rule. Sure. Yeah, so conveal. Yep. The more I can stay concealed, the better. Because I've only got a short range, haven't I?
Yes, all your range is 6 inches. I'm going to do a quick...
I just get the stick.
Like there you go, and swap him over to there. Cool. Oh, I suppose another quick final thing to note is that on the terrain, all of these walkway bits are not light cover. They're not really there. We're playing them as if they're not there. But if there's another piece, one of these barricades or this, that is light cover. There you go. And with that, I suppose we can start the game, which of course means that if you're a subscriber to my channel, I would like to give you a big double hello. That silence is there for a reason. We didn't set up a sound. Honestly, guys, wasn't that wholesome? Wouldn't we all like a bit of wholesomeness in our lives? Okay, just saying, consider a like and subscribe and a comment. That'd be awesome. And if you're in chat live with us today, hello. If it's your first time, I'm so sorry. Okay, let's do this. You're going to see some Harlequins having fun.
So my movement phase, yeah?
Yes.
Cool.
Well, the firefight phase. There is no movement phase.
Okay, so who am I going to activate? Because the mission we're playing today is the first
It's
one.
the loot and salvage one. Is it just called loot and salvage? Yes, it is.
Loot and salvage.
Loot and salvage.
So I need to get onto an objective
Yep.
and spend one of my 3 action points, because Harlequins get 3, which I thought was pretty cool.
Yep.
And if I do that, then I get a point, and I can only do each one up to 3 times, right?
That's right. So you see I've got these little dice on them. Just flip it to a 2 when you activate it.
But before we do this, I'm assuming I need to do some tac ops and stuff, some
That's
strategic
We
ploys,
start
right?
in the strategic phase.
So before I go into doing any movements and stuff like that, I'm
Okay.
going to spend 1 CP, 2, and I get 2, right? Let's start on 2?
So because we have technically begun the game, we have 3.
Oh, okay.
So you start with 1, but when you include a leader, you get 2. No, you start with 2, you get 1 for leader. Whatever.
Okay.
We have 3.
All right then. So my 3, I'm going to spend 1, and what I'm going to do is use Domino Field until the end of the turning point. While a friendly troop operative has not made a shooting action during the turning point, is within a triangle, also known as an inch,
Yep.
of the terrain feature that provides cover. Enemy operatives always count as having a conceal order. So even if you're higher, you don't get the vantage point. Basically,
That's correct.
Yeah, cool. You
Yeah.
don't get the higher ground.
Yes. Now, do you have any tac ops you want to reveal on the first turning point? Is another thing we do at this point.
Well, you've already had a
Because
look at them, haven't you? I saw you earlier. Try and have a sneaky glance.
I mean, who knows, right? Who knows?
Okay.
I'm not going to play any ploys. Obviously, Custodians do have a very big one called Peerless Warriors. What I'm going to do, strategic-wise, is hold it all back because you've just played Domino Field. I don't think I'm going to get any shots off. I don't want to waste it.
Right. Well, and all of mine are seek and destroys, so I ain't destroying anything. I'm concealed, right? So is it a
Correct.
tactical move for me to keep these in my hand then? I feel like you are. I'm going to do what you do.
No,
right?
well, you know.
Monkey see, monkey do, right? There we go. I'm going to keep them down too,
All right.
and I'm going to keep it concealed. Right, so I'm going to move the green guy 1 action point to there, and the green guy is going to get just to the... In order to do this, how close do I need to be to this objective?
You need to be within 1 inch for these.
So a triangle, yeah?
Yep.
And Games Workshop have provided these little like measuring sticks.
Yeah. Needs to be
So-
within 1 inch of the centre.
At the centre of the objective,
Yeah.
or just any part of the objective?
No, centre of the objective.
I need to be within 1 inch of the... So I literally need to
Yep.
be touching the objective marker then?
You should be able to be a little bit away, but it's close, yeah.
Oh, wow, that's very close, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Literally touching it, basically.
yeah.
Okay, that's always good to know. So then, in that case, I'm going to move for an activation point, and then I am going to do the activation point to get the thing.
Okay. Now you
And-
do have 1 action left. Do you want to dash? That's a standard thing to do afterwards. 3 inch move.
Oh, yeah. But then I'm giving up my cover.
Oh yeah, well probably shouldn't do it then.
No, I'm not going to be any dashing.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So that's me then.
So it's over to me. So obviously what I probably wanted to do first is use this guy up here to take some shots, but because you've concealed with Domino Field, I can't do any of that. So that's a bit sad for me.
Look at that terrain.
We're getting a lot of love in the chat for the terrain, actually.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good. They should see tomorrow's.
Oh, it's great.
Yeah.
So I'm moving this guy up. I'm swapping the dice to 2
Oh, I
so
need
that
to-
I know that I've tapped it.
And I should do the same, right?
That's right, yeah. Getting down to eye level. What are we seeing? Yeah, well, I can't shoot you, so it's a little bit pointless.
I'm going to cage you first turn.
I'm just making sure I'm right in there so that you're going to have to really outflank me to get a clean shot on me.
No worries.
And I'm still engaged because
Okay.
you can't change it in the first
Congratulations.
turn. Thank you. Oh,
Yeah.
well, you know, she's a lovely girl. But I can't see anyone, so okay, all right. He's done.
We're playing it cagey, aren't we? We're playing it cagey.
So we both have 1 VP,
Oh, yes, we do.
which I assume Eddie's keeping track of.
Eddie's on it, yeah. I'm going to keep a little track
Excellent.
because he's not
Eddie's
so good
keeping
at
track.
math.
Okay, all right. Good.
Right, okay. So now I really want to get one on this number 3, but then is this guy? Oh, he's on a conceal order, right?
He's on it, yeah, so he won't be able to shoot you this turn
Okay.
unless I have some sort of crazy ability to change.
Can I move dash and action?
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure. So your total potential move is 9 inches
Yeah.
with a move and a dash.
Yeah, nice. Because I can definitely make that.
For sure.
And obviously that barricade's fallen over. I'm assuming that's meant to be on the objective like
Yes.
that. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Because then that means I'm staying concealed. If
Yep.
I go to there,
Yep.
gets me to that shrub.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
he won't be able to shoot you anyway
Yeah.
because he's concealed.
Yeah, and he's
And-
already activated.
Nope.
He hasn't activated
He
yet.
dashed forwards, remember? That's why he's forwards a bit. This guy activated. I
Oh,
should
so he
stop
could
that.
jump down and charge me then?
Oh, he could charge you. Yeah.
Mm.
I don't know, you'll have to... but you do count the downwards move. To move down these, it's 4 inches. We
Oh.
measured it before.
Risk it for a biscuit. And I'll just do my little cheeky dash then from there to get to, just to make that as hard as possible for you.
Yeah.
And obviously within that, and I'm going to do an action on there.
Yep.
So I've done that one as well for another 2 points.
It's 1 point.
1 point. Sorry, yeah. I'm going to move this to 2, and my total's 2.
Nice.
This is my second one, isn't it? Oh, wait, you can never find them, can you?
No, yeah, well, they're tiny dice, right?
Oh no, you've got, this one's actually got 2 3s on it.
No, what?
Yeah. That's a 3.
Oh,
That's
crazy.
a 3.
Well, we can use another dice then.
Yeah.
There you go.
Thought I was going mad, chap.
I'd have been there for much longer figuring that out.
Go.
Well, you know what? That's what happens when you buy 50 dice for £2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a quick question, guys.
Yeah.
You were both started obviously on 3 CP because you get 2 for having a leader and then 1 at the start. Who spent 1? Was it you, Steve? Yeah.
Yeah.
You're down
Steve
to 2.
did Domino Field. Yeah. And I'm still sitting pretty on 3. Are you keeping track of our CP as well?
Yeah, I'll follow along. I'll probably
Oh,
ask at the end of each of the rounds.
Okay.
Just to
cool.
keep
I'll
up.
try and remember mine then. So even though my leader down here does have enough movement to charge you, I'm on a conceal order, so I can't. I've got to be honest. I didn't expect you to be over my side so quickly. Otherwise, I'd have probably done a bit more engaged. Yeah. Now you tapped that first. You can only tap each objective once per turn. So even though I can get there, I can't do anything with it. Problematic.
Am I doing okay so far?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you've handled your first 2 moves very well, Steve. I've got to say.
Not gonna lie, I'm flying by the seat of my
impressed.
pants.
Welcome to my life. So, you've taken that one. There's 1 up top. So you've taken those 2, and I'm going to take that one, which means this side, I'm not going to be able to get to that middle one. So, you're going to be getting me winning. You're going to be beating me by the end of turn 1. So, and I can't even try and flip it and be on the attack turn 1 either.
Because you don't have flip belts.
Well, flipping it, yeah, flipping it.
I got flip belts, so I can do stuff like that.
So, what do I want to do? See, I should stop talking, just do something. Who cares if it's tactically correct or not?
Well, you have a little thing. Is there any comments in the chat? Any questions?
Yeah, we've got a bit of chat. Apparently, we were supposed to be running Thousand Suns for this game, I believe, but we can do that tomorrow. It's not a problem.
Yeah.
It's because Andy saw the Golden Boys and he was like, taking them instead?
Yeah.
Yeah, why did that happen?
I don't know.
No, neither can I.
I thought, wasn't there a bit of a community vibe about how people want to see how the Custodians do, don't they?
Yes.
They're interested in those, aren't they? I heard.
Yes.
Because obviously for me, it's like, I don't know, because I'm not really in the kill team community as much as
Sure.
you. So I've just heard a couple of mutterings from the couple of the groups I've joined, and everyone's been so polite actually to me in there so far and said they enjoyed the first stream of me and Eddie. But it is interesting to see how 4 models function against 8.
Yeah.
And I think the Harlequins is it's a bit of a weird number because from what I've seen in the book so far, it's kind of 10 or 5 seems to be the
Yes.
Marines or
Sure.
about that 6 number. So that Harlequins are in that midpoint.
For sure. Yeah, well, I because obviously Custodians, I've activated by the way, and I did nothing.
Okay.
So there you go. I just moved. So yeah, because Custodians are the smallest team you can currently run of only 4 models, I think people are quite interested in just how balanced they are, because once you get to a team that's so elite, and then perhaps trying to run that against a team that's 14 models, how does that possibly balance out, kind of thing. So that's fun to look at, I think.
Yeah, it's going to be... So I'm not sure quite what to do here. I want to try and get another action on the table.
Yeah.
And I feel like if I can get to this one, there's a cheeky bit of terrain here. So
Yeah, definitely.
you said to me about a dash being a cheeky action that you can do after. So I'm just going to go with this blue guy He's staying concealed, obviously.
Of course.
To that objective there. He's going to do his action, and then he's going to do a cheeky dash behind this one right there.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, nice.
Okay.
Nice.
So I've done the activation.
Yep.
Then I've activated off.
And flip that.
And I'm flipping that to a 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
And flip his order to activated.
Sorry?
Flip his order to activated.
Why? Because if I
You
dash...
finished him.
Oh, sorry.
Right?
Oh, do I turn it over to go black?
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
that's what the colours mean. Okay, well...
Yeah, so orange is readied, grey is activated.
Oh.
Just a way of tracking... Oh, you haven't been doing it. There you go. Just a way of tracking, so, you know, if you have 14 models on the board against 14 models, that's chaos. So you've got to figure out who does what.
Cool, yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, nice.
So
nice.
I'm down to my last 2 already. This is why I picked this army, because they're super quick and easy to do. And what do I want to do?
But you get Overwatch, right? Well, I'm still doing some actions. If you don't... Is that correct? Well, I'll let you think about that.
That is very correct, yes. So, I guess he's just going to move up and kind of question his life choices. I don't know. Because he's concealed, so he can't do anything. This is definitely a losing first turn, I've got to be honest. I've only got my 1 VP. All right. Over to you. I'm done.
Okay.
I'm done. Yeah.
Okay, so we go back to the old top down here. Ready? Okay, nice. So I'm now going to... Now, Harlequins have got a pretty cool rule that I've seen, that I ignore any distance. I basically fly around.
Flip belts.
So this guy's going to flip it, and he's going to head over to there, because there's a barricade there.
Yep.
And he is going to activate on this bad boy right there.
For sure.
And stay, obviously, behind that barricade. Just
you
like
don't want to dash forwards?
What, out in the open?
It's something you could do.
Oh, no, I'm good.
Okay,
I'm going to stay concealed right here.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I'm not going to, not going to argue.
He's trying to lead you, Steve.
He's trying to throw me off. He's trying to bait me, I think.
Okay.
Okay. Have you got any more to do?
Yep, just one last guy.
Okay.
So obviously I'm going to activate him.
Yep.
Or this objective for a second VP. There you go. Finally, I'm doing something with my life.
So could I have dashed behind down here again? Like jump back down? Can I dash in flight? Oh, that could have been.
Yeah, you could jump straight back
So
off.
I could have literally jumped back off there 3 inches to the bottom.
Yeah, because of your flip belts, that's no problem.
And this
at all.
still counts as heavy cover?
Yeah, you're untouchable.
Well, in that case, I'll dash off.
Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so
yeah.
despite checking all the angles, I don't think there's anywhere I can move where I can actually get a shot off on you. Because I think you're well obscured by all the heavy cover. Oh, yeah, 100%. Hold on, let's think. I've activated, I can move and dash.
I suppose it's all about setting up that next turn, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, turn 1 is supposed to be a movement turn. You know, the fact that we're not shooting is kind of okay at the moment.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any huge issues with this.
It's all about that positioning.
6 and then a dash.
While you're measuring that out, someone in the chat's asked what the scenery is called. Now, obviously, it was provided by the Factorum, but is there a specific name, or do they just need to have a look here to find it?
If they go over to Foreground Publishing website,
Yep.
I think it's on a Black Friday deal at the moment, or it was before.
Okay, well, there you go.
Google search that, it might come up. Now, you actually get about 4 times the amount of terrain as you see here. So we're actually going to break it down into literally what you see is what you get from this table. And yeah, we're going to condense it down, because otherwise you could literally make 4 different kill teams worth tables with the amount you get, which I think is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's amazing.
But that's a much, much larger set. So we're going to condense it down. But this Foreground Publishing got loads of different types of terrain that you could use. Some stuff, this whole set is, I've glued it down, but you can actually magnetize the whole lot. So you could, take this off and put it somewhere else in all that different kind of cool bits and bobs. Anyway,
we've also had a super chat from some guy for £2. Where's the Chaos hoodie, Gas?
Yeah. I'm going to be honest with you, it's way too hot to wear anything other than a t-shirt in here. I do have it in my car, but no, I'm going to shoot you, sorry.
He's going to shoot me?
So I've got 4 APLs. So what I've managed to do is I've activated, took an inch to the left, and then essentially moved 8 forwards.
Okay.
And this has put me, because I'm on a vantage point with engage order
Yeah.
in a very different position. I can see you. I can probably see him over there.
Now, because of my domino field, how does that affect it?
Yes, so let's read domino field. Until the end of the turning point, while a friendly troop operative has not made a shooting attack during the turning point is within 1 inch of a terrain feature that provides cover, enemy operatives always treat it as having a conceal order, regardless of any other rules. So, basically, I can't shoot you.
Okay.
Now, the reason I did this is because I was mistaking the idea that you still had to be in cover from me.
Okay.
But it's very clear.
Yeah.
You just have to be within 1 inch of any terrain. Normally, in Kill Team, you work on cover lines.
Yeah.
That's how you draw everything. You do 1 millimeter line from me to encompass the whole of your base. But because of the way domino field is worded, I still can't shoot you.
So if I wouldn't have played that stratagem at the start of the game, and if my whole army wasn't in that conceal order,
yes,
I wouldn't have got, you'd have started picking me up. So actually it was a good use of that stratagem first turn for the Harlequins. I think domino field is always a turn 1 play. Because right now you're saving yourself from Custodians shooting, which is a very good thing. Yeah.
So yeah. Okay, I'm not going to take it back because I'm happy with that move regardless.
You sure? Because I'm more
100%.
than happy for you to do something else.
No,
Okay.
all good.
All right,
but that's me done. I am now able to overwatch you if that becomes available, but because you have domino field, it won't.
Okay.
Just going to flip that.
Right, so then, who am I going to go with next? That's the thing, he's in danger territory next time. He's going to be shooting and charging something next turn, isn't he?
Yeah.
Especially, so my leader, thing is, if I put him there, he's in real trouble. So I'm going to use my solitaire. I don't really want to use this guy to do this, but I'm going to have to. He's going to go 6 inches over to there.
Now the solitaire,
hang
is
on.
he actually is he a gunner?
No, he's just
a normal.
He's just got a different weapon. He's the one with that weapon that we wanted to test out today.
The Embrace.
Embrace, yeah.
Nice.
I mean, I've actually activated all my points anyway, because I'm already on 4 VP, so I don't need to do this anymore now.
Correct.
Okay. So in which case...
You just move. Set up for the next turn, essentially. Yeah.
He's going to go straight up there.
Yep.
And then he's activated. So you've got your leader over there, haven't you?
Yes.
You've got 2 guys over here in some sort of like tight little formation. And I've got this big guy up there that I've got to contend with. So
Yeah.
In terms of me flying, do I completely ignore the vertical?
Completely ignore. You essentially move across the board in 2D.
So I've basically moved 2 inches.
Yep.
So I've literally dashed, and I can still move with this guy then.
If you want, yeah.
And I can't double dash though, can I?
No. Dash and move. Or move and dash.
So I can pop him to there.
Okay.
Oh, I'm loving this ability to fly everywhere.
Yeah. As a beginner team, it does allow you to just completely ignore terrain, which, as a way to learn, can be kind of good.
Yeah.
How many more models do you have to activate this?
Well, I've just activated 2, but I'm always just putting them in cover so that there's no, so you can't overwatch basically.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
That's what I'm thinking anyway.
How's the chat feeling today, Eddie?
Everyone's really enjoying it. Yeah, really positive.
That's not what I wanted at all. Disaster. Okay.
Worst collaboration ever.
Yeah. I was just trying to darken your doorstep.
Yeah, if anyone has any questions they want to ask Glass or Stephen or any of us, then please just shoot them in the chat and we'll try and ask as well when
Because
we get
of
time.
domino field, I don't even need to see if you're ever going to be in fear of Overwatch.
Yeah.
Like, you're just not.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So I started to sort of switch the play a little bit because I want to just run away from these 2 guys.
Okay.
And I think, like, if I was playing 40k right now, you've essentially got 4 big... I'm looking at this. You've got 4 big knights. I've got double the amount of units, and I need to kind of use 2, if not 3 of my units to, like, tackle one of your guys.
Sure.
That's the kind of tactics that I'm using from what I would teach in 40k, so let's see if that applies to Kill Team.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it should, right? It's just kind of a generic strategy, right? Unless... sorry, are you completely done?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, so we're completely done. So we come to the end of the turning point. Now, on this particular mission, we don't We don't score anything at the end. It's all scored during it. So we just go straight over to the next one with the roll.
So let's just check in at the end. How many victory points are we all on? Because I need to make sure I've got this correct.
2 and 4.
Yeah.
2 and 4.
We have yet to flip attack op, but presumably that might happen this turn, but we shall see. Should we roll off to see who has initiative?
Oh, I don't know about this.
Oh. 5-2. Let's hope that kind of rolling continues.
No.
So I'll take that. That's my initiative token. Although, to be fair, I'm not really sure. Oh, strategic ploys. Do you want to play a ploy?
I don't know. I might just do that domino field again and stay hidden all game.
Okay.
No,
It's not a terrible idea.
I am gonna, because all my guys are currently concealed.
Yeah.
Hopefully it kind of nullifies this first turn of your, this first activation of yours is what I'm thinking.
Okay.
So yes, I'm gonna play domino field. Yeah, again.
Okay.
I'm gonna go for
fair.
it.
That's fair. We flip all of our tokens.
All of them. So they all become. Oh, yeah.
They all become ready to get.
They all go orange. Yeah.
Yeah.
A bit like Eddie. Eddie on my channel is known for having. You can't see him right now because if you did, it would just like the whole screen would go orange because of his fake tan. So.
Yeah, we'll have to recalibrate the cameras when I come on later.
He's known as the orange.
Okay. I'm colourblind, so I can't see it, but I'll just take it. At your word. Sure.
Right.
Okay, now we then go up to an additional CP before we actually do the strategic ploy thing, except you're spending a CP, so you stay at 3 essentially. Oh no, 2, right?
Can I please borrow one of those?
Yeah.
Thanks. My solitaire didn't have a
okay.
token.
I would go to 4, but I am going to go ahead and play, if I had to guess, you see, playing Domino Field again makes me not want to do the thing, but I suppose I kind of have to do the thing. So I'm going to
Do the thing.
Peerless Warrior. So 1 CP,
Yeah.
and all of my models are able to fight and shoot twice.
What?
Yeah. Custodians. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? I know. It's like, are you making that up? Are you sure?
Are you joking me?
I am actually. I'm just making everything up. Okay, so I get to activate first. Oh, sorry. Also, target reveal step after doing the ploys. Do you want to?
Yeah.
Okay. What you gonna do?
Well, what are you going to do?
I have to figure out first.
Who has to reveal first?
Well, I suppose I'm going first, so presumably me,
Yeah.
if I had to guess.
Yeah.
But I haven't read these yet.
Yes,
So-
Steve. Yeah, sure.
By the way, guys, I've got a really dry sense of humour. Don't take me too seriously, okay?
You might need to fill a bit of time as I read what on earth these are, because I don't know.
Well, my card's wrong, so I'm just going to tell you what it is now. It's called Rob and Ransack, okay? And basically, I'm not going to talk about it because it's wrong on here, so apparently. But it's right in the book, is that correct?
That's correct. Yeah.
Anyway, so basically, apparently, what I've got to do is kill you, steal something, get out. Is that right?
That's right. Get 1 kill in melee, and then don't get killed.
That should be really easy against Custodians,
Yeah.
Easy peasy.
especially since they can only fight and shoot twice.
Yeah. Probably. Big
Okay.
mistake.
So I am going to... So I've spent my CP for Peerless Warrior. I'm going to announce Central Control, which is... I need to have more APO in the centre of the board by the end of the turn.
That's a bad move, mate.
I know, and yet here we are. Because I have a guy in the middle, I'm like, yeah, I could probably stay there. Why not?
It's getting down.
Yep, and then there's probably also some more I should announce. I think I could just announce them all. I don't think...
Gonna
Yeah.
give him a shot straight in the strawberry basket.
Yeah,
He's not
after
gonna
the
see it
first...
coming.
Yeah, okay. I'm also going to do damage limitation. At the end of any turn, if no friendly operatives are incapacitated...
Oh, hang on a minute. We can do more than one.
Yeah.
Oh, didn't know about that.
Yeah,
but-
you could just reveal them all if you want. And then I'm also going to do protect assets. At the end of any turning point, if 2 or more enemy operatives were incapacitated while within circle of an objective, get a CP? VP? There you go. So I've just revealed them all. You don't have to do that, but because all of mine are kill a dude, and I'm hoping to kill a dude, hence using Peerless Warrior, let's just see what happens. There's no negative to me to not revealing them at this point, apart from a counterplay where you might be able to run away.
Oh, right. Yeah, true. So, shall I just reveal mine then?
Yeah.
Sure. So I'm going to go for Headhunter. Kill your leader.
Nice.
I don't know why I chose these. When we were talking earlier, and it was
No, it
like,
makes
right,
sense.
do you want the recon? Do you want the infiltrate? Do you want the seek and destroy? I was like, they sound cool.
But you forgot you're against Custodians.
If Poxwalkers, eat them up for breakfast.
Oh, yeah.
And then the other one is called Root. Basically, incapacitate you if I'm within a red hexagon of your opponent's drop zone. So I should probably do that now while you're there.
So that's kind of like you want to double those up on my leader. So kill my leader and kill him within 6?
Yeah.
Is that it?
Basically.
Okay.
Essentially, I'm killing your leader this turn.
Yeah,
All
that sounds
He's-
right.
He's going down.
Yeah, okay. Right. But it's me first. So let's see if I can stop you from killing my leader. And you know what? Yeah, there's a dude within circle. So I'm going to pop my leader over to an engage order. And we're going to have some fun. I'm going to charge your model.
Cool.
Now, a charge, of course, there's no rolling here. Very antiquated gameplay mechanic there, of course. I'm just going to move my normal movement plus 2 inches, which gives me 8 inches.
Yeah.
4 circle, whichever you prefer.
He's taken the bait, Eddie.
This is it.
Hook,
This
line
is
and
where,
sinker.
Oh, I've got him right where I want him. Yeah.
There you go.
Should we get that staircase out of the way? Look at that action.
Oh, that's...
Because I don't need
Crisp.
stairs.
Yeah, just remove the stairs. It's all right. You only
Oh,
Andy
wait,
needs
what am
them.
I doing? Oh, you're on a conceal. Okay. So normally, before you charge, when you have 4 APL, you probably
Wanna
let's be honest,
shoot.
want to shoot.
Yeah.
But you were concealed.
Was
Well, and with Domino Field.
I was so concealed.
So I've charged you.
Yep.
I'm now going to fight you. I get 5 dice. You also get 5 dice.
Ooh. And this is just a regular warrior I've got here.
Is it he?
He is he's
okay.
blue though,
Okay.
which means he will roll very well.
But you're rolling the red dice. So
Yeah, that's fine.
now when it comes to these, we both roll them at the same time.
Oh, do we? Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, no, well, it doesn't. Just before you sort things out. So I'm hitting on 2s.
Yeah.
So all of my dice hit.
Okay.
How's it going on your... And I
Well-
have 1 crit.
I've got a kiss, you see,
Okay.
and I've got a critical, which I do like the look of.
Okay. Okay.
And I hit on 3s.
All right.
so only one of mine has missed.
Okay.
But I could CP reroll that, right?
If you want, yeah. You can use the CP reroll tactic as many times as you want.
And what's your flat damage?
My standard not crit is 4.
4. So you've got
How much
one,
health do you have?
8.
So I need to get 2 through on you.
Yeah, you need to get 2 through.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. So because I charged, I get to do the first thing. I'm going to spend my crit.
And I can't do anything about it.
So I clearly don't know. So I was thinking I might spend my crit to go ahead and block your crit. What's your normal damage?
My normal damage is just a lonesome 3.
Well, so I definitely want to block your crit with my crit.
Now, you want to leave mine.
Definitely not. Definitely not.
So you're blocking my
So I block
6.
your crit. Which means you then get to make the first real attack.
Ooh.
So you can either choose to block one of mine or deal your damage.
Right, what I'm going to do is
Confusion.
Yeah.
I'm going to...
It's a tricky one, this, because it really
Yeah,
does
yeah.
matter.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not quite sure yet if this is like a beginner thing and we don't quite know how to kind of resolve it correctly. Like, we haven't quite mathed it out. Or if this is actually just, you're going to do this every time.
Yeah, so I'm going to block.
You're going to block one of mine?
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to hit you with 1 for 4 damage.
See, this was... Yeah.
I think you made a mistake there, Steve.
Yes, I did actually, didn't
Yep.
I? I should have just struck.
You should have, yeah.
Yeah, because there's no way I can...
Do you want to take it back?
No, I, rolled my dice and
Okay.
that's what I chose to do. I thought,
Okay.
I could just block you.
Yeah.
But I just realised then
That I then get to...
you get
Yeah.
to do the next one.
You thought it, yeah.
Yes. Okay, anyway, there we have it.
It would have definitely been
Basically,
the idea. Do you want to say you hit me? Because, beginner game. It's like,
look, if you don't mind. So I'm just
Okay.
going to strike you then, because I must just try and do some damage to you, because I'm automatically dead, aren't I, basically? I've got no way of surviving
You
this.
can't kill me and I am going to kill you.
Yes.
So, you strike me,
With my 5, yeah.
which I then deal 4 damage to you.
Yep, and
You
I'll
strike me
strike
again?
one more time.
And I kill you.
Yeah.
Okay. So you've done a total of 6 damage to me, is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
So what does my invulnerable save mean? Is that anything special?
So that's in the shooting phase.
Ah.
Or when I shoot you, you get to roll 4s regardless of the AP.
Okay. All right. Well, he's knocked down a peg or two at least.
Okay.
Thanks for that. That's very
So-
sporting of you.
It's all right. You know.
So between
All about
that,
fairness here. Yeah.
I'm going to do what I do best and interrupt. We have a super chat from Hobby Hero for $10.
Oh, hello, Hobby here.
Thanks for all you both do. It'd be cool to see you team up for a Kill Team Academy. I hope 40k players see this on here and get more interested in Kill Team. Thanks again. Thanks very much, Hobby Hero. That's a lovely
Let's take
super
Hobby
chat.
Hero.
Yeah.
He's a
Kill
regular.
Team
Regular to the
Academy,
channel.
eh?
I know,
Okay.
right?
Oh.
That sounds interesting.
Okay.
Interesting. So I have charged and I have fought. Now you might think this is the kind of guy that's going to activate and then waste his 4th APL. But you're wrong, Steve.
Okay, what
So-
are you going to do?
I'm going to dash. Oh no, you can't dash after you've charged. Oh,
No.
This is the worst thing that's ever happened in my life.
So what? Because you
Yeah.
were really sporting, I'm going to let you take back your fight phase.
Oh no,
if
no,
you-
no, it's okay. Don't you worry,
I'll have
sir.
my model back. Thank
Don't you
you
worry.
No, it's fine. If you want to dash, you can dash. Okay.
So here's what I'd hope to do. I'd hope that I could then dash over to here and get a clean shot on you, but I definitely can't.
well, I've got my domino shroud on.
You do,
And I'm within.
you do.
I'm within an
I
inch,
keep
mate.
forgetting the domino.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to tap this objective,
Okay.
and I am just going to completely waste my
APLs.
APL. That's right.
Yeah, an APL for you lot at home that not sure what that means, basically means action point Ls.
Exactly. That's what it means.
Yeah.
Okay. This has one
Action point
total
Ls.
positive, Yeah.
Limit? I think
Yeah.
it might be limit.
Level?
Limit.
Limit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lemmings.
So that gives me a VP on the board, if you please.
Right, you can have a go yet.
Yeah, sure.
I feel like
Let's
you
hope
just-
that high-pitched noise didn't just break
Yeah, I
the
think you-
microphone.
Yeah.
So I will quickly point out that that was part of the protect assets. If I get a second kill whilst one of your guys is within 2, I get a VP.
Right.
Yeah.
Within 2 of him.
No, just within 2 of any objective.
Right. So I need to basically, what you're saying is get off the objectives.
If you want to do that, yeah.
Yeah.
That's all right. I'll take it.
So what I'm going to do is within 2 inches.
Yeah, within 2, within 1 circle of an objective marker.
Mm.
But, I
Okay.
mean, so, yeah.
Right, so here's what's going to happen now. Here's what's going to happen. This guy is going to turn to a... Oh no, but then you might shoot him from up there. And I don't want you to do that.
I probably will do that, yeah. That's
So here's what we're going to do then. We're going to turn that over. He's going to engage. I feel like this guy's on a losing part of
Okay.
his life anyway. So,
These are the engage tokens, by the way.
yeah, oh, okay, thanks. Engage. Finish him. So we're going to, first of all, because I can basically shoot.
Shoot, charge, fight.
Yes.
The classic.
It's the
But
classic.
if you do that, you won't be shoot, charge, fight. You can't also take the objective.
Don't worry about that. I'm
That's
way
cool.
up on points.
All right. You are. Yes.
Got an early lead. Right, so here
Okay,
we go.
You
We're
want
gonna,
that leader kill. What are you shooting me with?
he's a gunner.
Oh, that's not what I
He's a
would need.
neuro disruptor.
Okay.
Get 4 attacks, AP1,
Okay.
and it's stunnage.
Now, do I have cover?
I don't know, mate. Do you?
I don't think so. I think
No.
it's cover free.
I think it's a clean shot.
Yeah,
but I
yeah.
don't know why I've used a double hand because it's just a bullet gun.
Eldar are pretty weak. So
Yeah.
maybe they. All right. You roll your dice.
Oh!
That's okay.
I don't roll 6s, says Steve. Never rolls 3.
Right, okay. Now, it's not all lost for me
I think it is.
because
Yeah.
I have a storm shield.
Okay, what does
So-
that do? I'm not
Let's
going to
find
lie,
out.
chat. That was a new kind of roll for me.
Yeah, the beauty of dice pools, right?
Mm.
If this operative is equipped with the storm shield, it has a 4-up invuln save. Cool. So that means if I want to, I can ignore your APL, your AP1. But then instead of needing 2s, I would need 4s.
Okay.
So I get to make that decision. And then the other thing is regarding combat. So this isn't combat. So let's think. It feels, how much damage is each of your crits?
5.
Okay, you've done 6 damage to me. I've got 19. I've got 3. So you can kill me.
Yes.
This will do it. Oh, no. All right. So I'm going to...
I'm so happy, chat.
Oh, man. I think this is a dead leader. Let's think. So do I want to roll 4-ups or do I want to roll 2s? But the 2's only going to... Okay. Yep. I'm going to use my invuln. So I'm rolling all 3 dice. What dice are you playing with? These are
Just look at
weighted
Steve's
dice, right?
face.
Weighted dice. This is what these are. Try to play me, but I played you. I played the player. Okay. So anyway, I just take a normal damage. How's it feel? It's good. Yeah. How much damage is it?
Oh, I just got to, don't roll 6s. I've got a plan for that. 6s.
I didn't have a plan for it.
You gave Steve that moment where he was so happy he rolled 3 6s and
Never
then you
rolled a
just
6 on the channel
counted them.
before, but I made sure it didn't matter. I put him in his place.
Wow.
How much is it?
He's like, not on my channel. Not today.
The chat's having a great time though, so we're loving it.
I bet they are.
We've actually got a couple of super chats.
Oh, go on then.
We've got one from JJ Max for $9.99. Thank you very much. He says, thanks for all you do, Glass Half Dead.
Thank you very much, JJ.
And then one from Robert Welsh, who is a regular on the VT stream. Thanks,
He's
Robert.
a legend.
Awesome.
That's for $10. Death, taxes, super chat. Sup, everyone. Hope everyone is doing well. Got to head to work. Just wanted to show my support. Take care, everyone.
Thanks, Robert.
Thank you very
Legend.
much, Robert. I know he's a regular for your channel. Isn't he?
He's a regular
He
baby.
is.
Nice.
Right.
So
How much damage did I do?
Well, that's the question I'm asking you.
Oh.
How much is a normal shot?
So 4.
4. And you've already done 6, so you've done 10 damage to me, so I have 9 health left. You can do 9 damage.
I mean, the entertainment value on this stream is high though, because that doesn't happen very often.
Okay. So I could go in charge.
Yeah.
Or I could
Do
act.
you want to talk about the maths on it? So what weapon have you got?
I don't
Kiss?
I don't do math.
Okay.
Yeah,
Alright,
I've
just go for it then.
I've got a kiss, yes.
Okay.
So I get 5 attacks. What does your special shield do?
Ah, yes. So, basically in combat, each time I resolve
guy.
combat, each time I parry 2 of your successful dice. Now, if I roll a crit parry, it parries 2 of your crits. With that in mind, you probably shouldn't charge me. Because here's the thing. I can kill you in 2 hits. I have 9 health left and you're doing 7 damage on a crit. So you need to do 2 crits to kill me. Or
And what do
you need to do 3 normals to kill me.
What do you hit on?
2s. You're
Right.
Harlequins and you want to charge, but honestly, unless there's some funky dice, it's in my favour.
All right, then. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to activate this.
Okay. So a shoot,
Activate that.
a VP.
I'm getting a VP.
Yeah,
Getting
that's
the
fair.
points on the board.
That's right. Yeah.
And then I'm going to do a run behind
Dash.
there.
Just normal move.
Yeah,
because you can just move.
so then he can't see me, right? Because although I've activated, he can't see me, correct? Is this obscure?
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, cool. Right, so I'm going for a tactical retreat.
Yeah. Cool. Okay.
I couldn't,
That's fair.
mate, I cannot believe you blocked them 6s.
I thought you got my leader. I was like, yep, okay, fair enough. But
I had you on the ropes, didn't I?
yeah. I mean, yeah. Who expects to roll
For all
all
of 30
6s,
seconds.
right?
I don't know.
Okay, over to me. So,
This guy got me so excited about a good roll and then just takes it out from me. Yeah.
yeah, that's what I try to do.
Yeah.
Okay, let's have a think.
Don't do that. It's dangerous. Any questions from the chat while
And they're just a bit worried that Glass Half Dead's trying to lead you on.
want to go to
He's
the
trying
other
to. Oh yeah, sorry.
yeah, Eddie's a bit rubbish at the whole camera thing.
Well, you asked me to talk to the chat. Talking to the chat.
So the chat's worried about what?
They're worried that Glass Half Dead is trying to lead you on. He's like, oh no, don't charge me. You're going to need a couple of 6s.
Yeah. Do you want to talk the math about that? No.
Do you want to just pick it up?
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about that? Yeah, don't do it.
I think I'd have had 5 attacks. I reckon I'd have bossed it. Look. See Look at all those dice. I had a 1, a 3.
Okay, roll my dice.
That's
See
pretty-
what I roll. Go on.
How many attacks do you get?
5.
5.
Yeah.
So this is what would have happened.
Hitting on 2s. Okay.
Yeah, see, you would have rolled 3 1s.
Oh my god.
And then I'd have given
Don't
him a
roll my
right
dice.
strawberry basket.
He's leading you on, Steve.
He is. See what he's done there with his leader.
What can I
Leaded
say?
me on.
What can I say? I'm a bad person. I don't want to.
What are you doing there? You're
Working
walking
out
up.
how much I can charge.
You walking up the stairs.
That's the dream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These stairs are made. They're really cool, actually. So
You can slot in them.
You
I've
can
seen.
actually
Yeah.
slot in the staircase. But I'm a Harlequin, so I don't care, so I just fly over it.
Yeah.
Stairs are for chumps. Can you get in charge range? Can you do it?
I believe I can.
No!
I believe I can.
Damn it.
Okay.
I think he's going to go for it, you know.
I'm trying to think. Okay, so I don't know what you've got. 3 guys that can all hold this.
Yeah.
Like, so I can't stop you from getting that unless I go and grab it first.
Yeah.
But then I'm just in the open.
Yeah.
And I can't shoot you because you've domino fielded.
Yeah.
So I'm basically saying this guy stands in the open and gets shot and charged by 3 dudes. And that's a dead Harlequin. Dead Custodian, 100%.
What? You say that?
Yeah.
You've seen how you roll. You'll be fine.
We both rolled 3 6s.
Come on, you can take it, mate. You're a big old custodian. You shouldn't be worried about
Now
walking out into
who's
the
trying
open.
to lead who astray?
Nah.
Play him at his own game, Steve.
Okay, so
It's actually, do you know what? So obviously this is my 3rd game of Kill Team, and I'm pretty close to saying I've mastered it. But
That's fair.
you know,
that's fair.
no, in all seriousness, it's a very tactical game. This is the bit now which it is very tactical because who you activate with is so important. And I'm learning all the time about, you know, in all the things that, you know, I teach on my academy for 40k, threat ranges, asking your opponent the right questions, you know, focusing on playing the mission rather than just trying to go guns blazers and taking down a leader in combat with a Harlequin. That would have done it, but I got led not to. Anyway, but always play the mission.
Okay. I'm gonna.
Am I going to get a chest block out for you in a minute?
God, you might. You might.
Do you want me to go and get it, Steve?
No. Okay, you know what? I've played Peerless Warrior. I'm going for my kills turn 2. I'm going to ignore objectives. Let's do it.
Oh, no,
I'm going to charge your man up here.
It's a bold move, Con. He's literally blindfolded.
Oh, I can't shoot anyone first, so I'm
No.
doing a charge. I'm doing a fight.
That's what he thinks he's doing.
Let's pray.
Okay, then.
Let's pray. I feel a bit. Yeah. If I fluff these rolls.
I think you will. Cool.
Let's see. Okay,
This
so.
is a solitaire you're going into combat with. This isn't just a
Okay.
regular dude.
Okay.
He's got a hand out like that, and he's got another weapon. So here we go then.
All right. 5 attacks, lethal 5 up, 5/7.
So-
Custodians are so broken. How is this fair? What?
I've got 5 attacks, hitting on a 3, and I'm brutal. I'm not even going to look at what you roll, because I'm just going to roll all 6s. Oh, just the 1 6.
We rolled almost identical. Okay, so we both failed a 1. We both got a crit. 2 2 4. Okay.
Yeah, I'm in trouble.
Okay. Is your 2 a miss? Or are you hitting on 2s or 3s?
I hit on 3s, mate.
Okay.
So I've missed with that one, and I've missed with that one. I'm dead again, aren't I?
If a custodian charges you, you're dead. I mean, that's not really the question. The question is how much damage can you do so the next guy can kill me?
Do I
you know?
CP reroll? How many CPs have I got? 2?
Oh.
I spent 1 each turn,
You
right?
have 2 left, yeah.
I might CP reroll one because if I roll a 5, it's brutal.
Yeah, okay.
So not only can it help, but
are
then
you with a kiss? Or you,
No.
This is the embrace.
this is the embrace, mate.
Oh, interesting. Okay. So what that means is that if I want to block, these can't block. Only my crit will block.
Yeah. So that's what
But I'm
I'm
not going to
thinking.
block you. So that's fine.
Because even if I get a success, it could be useful. Or does it not even matter at this point?
So the only things I might do is I might decide to block your crit.
Yes.
I haven't looked at your crit damage, but
Yeah.
and then either way I need to do 2 normal damage to you, and
So
you're
it's,
dead.
so it's regardless.
I don't think
It doesn't make any difference
Yeah, yeah.
whatsoever.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to bother.
No.
No.
Okay. So I'm going to block. What is your crit and normal damage?
I feel like this invulnerable save Harlequin gets a bit rubbish, isn't it?
It's because you keep domino fielding, so I can't shoot you.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Oh my god, I've forgotten it again. So I had planned.
Do you want to do picture-in-picture, mate?
I've actually broken the picture-in-picture, Steve.
Let me fix it.
Yeah, if you could, that'd be cracking.
So I had planned there to charge, fight, and shoot, but I just remembered you have domino field again. So anyway, I'm going to block your crit with my crit. Am I? Let's see how much damage you do with a embrace. Oh, 4/5. Nah, just take that. It's fine. Picture in picture is
Yeah,
always a mess.
Eddie has literally broken it.
Liam's probably going to be watching this and he's just going to be thinking, idiot. I'm sure of it.
No, I'm going to have to fix it when I'm there.
Is there any way of disabling these things? Because I think that's what's breaking it.
So when I'm thinking about the maths here, guys, we have to look at his embrace. It's brutal, which means I can't block him because he's rolled a crit. Unless I'm using one of my own crits.
It's fine, I'll just cut to that.
But then his crit damage is only one more. So it's 4/5, and I have a crit, 3 normals. I need to do 2 damage, whether it's crit or normal damage, to kill him. He has a crit. I can block that crit, but it's only 1 more damage, and either way I need to do 2. So I can either take 9 damage or 8 damage, and there's no reason to not do one or the other. It's not like doing my first as a parry will allow me to take less damage. Like if he'd only rolled 2 dice, oh, you can't see what I'm doing in the dice tray. If he'd only rolled 2 dice, then what I crit first would matter, or what I remove first. But as it is, I'm going to use my crit to parry his crit. He's going to hit me. I'm going to hit him. He's going to hit me. I'm going to hit him. And there's no other way for it to play out, unless you want to parry, but that won't change anything.
Yeah, so
my crit removes your crit.
Yep. Then I'm going to strike you.
You're going to strike me.
And I do
5 damage.
5 damage, yeah.
Yep. And then I'm going to block your next one.
Okay.
And then I'm going to hit you twice.
Okay.
For 10 damage.
So I'm dead.
Yep.
Wow. Do I get +1 to hit because I'm next to a guy, by the way?
Your guy has to be next to me.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I took 5 damage.
Yeah.
On whoever this guy is. They're all the same.
Dave.
6.
Can't believe Eddie's broken the picture-in-picture.
I'll try and fix it.
Don't.
I'm doing my best.
Okay, now I've made a slight error here. I went for the kill, as I was just saying to chat, thinking I'll be able to shoot you after the kill, but you're domino fielded, so I'm done. I can't even move. So I think that was actually a mistake, but it's fine.
I lured him in. Just
lured me in with that tasty kill.
get him
And I
in.
couldn't say no.
Get him in.
Couldn't say no.
Right.
Anyway, he's done. It's over to you. I only have 2 more guys to activate.
But then you can start overwatching this
Yes,
stuff.
that's
Yeah.
correct. Yeah. But you have domino field.
I do have domino
So-
field.
Shouldn't really matter.
Yeah. Is this guy activated?
No, he's still to go.
He's still, yeah, because he's
Yeah.
orange, yeah, like Eddie. Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm in
Okay.
trouble now.
What?
I'm in trouble now. I've broken the stream. We're going to have to deal with full screen dice box for now, unfortunately, chat, when we need to cut to it. But I'll try and fix it if I can.
So when I charge, I just move.
Your movement?
Yeah.
+2.
Plus-
+2 inches. So
Okay.
3 circle plus 1 circle.
Okay, so I'm within charging distance of you there then, yeah?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, cool.
Oh, he's going for the leader again. Okay.
So I want to get this leader gone, I think.
Now is this your leader?
This is my leader. Leader on leader.
Okay.
So I'm going to start off. Oh no,
Yeah.
hang on a minute. I have to be within this. This is my range of my gun though, isn't it? He's got a neuro pistol.
Yes.
Oh, so he's not actually in range. Oh damn.
Not to shoot, no.
Oh, and I needed that really.
Well, what have I got? I've got 9 health.
Yes.
So, you know what? You'd be able to kill me if I didn't have a storm shield. With a
Yeah.
storm shield, it's not guaranteed,
Yeah.
I'd say.
Yes. Really got to dance around you here, actually.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's leave that for now, because he can't activate again anyway, and he ain't getting anywhere near me. So
No.
I'm going to just walk around the table a bit while you go to an overhead cam. This guy's activated.
Yes.
He could be a nice, easier option for me with green dude here.
So he's got 12 health left.
Yeah. Okay. Because I am within range to give you a good shooting. But it would make more sense to shoot this guy. But the problem is, if I do that, then it's kind of wasted the damage that I've already done. And that's the dilemma. So normally I would try and attack somebody that hasn't activated.
Yeah.
But at this point, I've just got to get rid of your models, really.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because otherwise, you're going to be walking around with 1,000,000 wounds apiece.
Yeah.
And there's not a great deal I can do about that. So I am going to shoot you with my neuro pistol there before this guy dies.
Oh, the neuro. Okay.
Yeah.
So this guy doesn't have storm shield, so I don't have an invuln.
Brilliant.
So
Here we go then.
I'll only have 2 defense.
Another good solid roll here from these neuro pistols.
Yeah.
So neuro pistol, I get 4 attacks. Here we go then. You ready to see 4 6s again?
Let's do it.
Let's go for that dice cam then, Eddie. Here we go then, mate. Oh dear. 2 1s.
Oh.
Okay, so I'm going to spend a CP reroll on that 1 there.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, it still misses. Does it? No, it hits on a 2. That's a success at least. So I've got 3 successes.
Awesome. So this has AP1, so I only get 2 defense dice. I have no cover, but I've got a 2 up save. I'm fine. So I cancel 2.
So you take
so 1 goes through.
1 goes through. So that's 5 damage, and you're stunned.
Uh,
What does that do?
are you ready for this?
Yeah, go on. You ignore stunning.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Custodians ignore stun.
You're joking me?
No. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god.
We
It's
ignore
like,
stun and injured.
it's like playing AdMech in 40k.
I know, right? It's just. Oh, do you have a rule? Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah. Okay, so what would a stun done though?
So stun. Normally, I'm at 4 APL. Stun just removes 1 APL until the end of your next activation.
Oh, okay.
So it doesn't get wiped out at the end of a turning point. But for example, if we were in combat
Yeah.
and I had charged you, so
Yeah.
it was my activation and you got a stun on me in that combat, because my activation ends immediately after,
Yeah.
the APL goes away. So it is something you need to consider for timing.
Okay.
We fixed the dice cam.
Well done,
I
mate.
texted Liam and said, sort me out. And he sorted me out.
Okay.
So we're working again.
So that really didn't go as well as I'd hoped. So how many
No.
wounds has he got left though?
Sorry, yeah, 7.
He's got 7 wounds left.
Yeah, you did 5.
So I could go in combat with you with a kiss.
1 crit?
One
Done.
crit will do it. One
Yeah,
big 6.
one crit, you've got me. Or 2 normals. You should be able to kill me.
Have you got 6 wounds left, yeah?
7.
No, so I only damaged 3, mate.
That's still only. Oh, okay. So you'd have to get 3 through, 3 normals or 1 crit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're going to easily eat me up for breakfast again.
Okay, so.
Do you fight twice?
Well, in my eventual phase, yeah. But don't forget, because you're charging,
Yeah.
all you need to do is roll a 6.
Yes.
And then that goes straight through onto me. I don't get to block it. It's can you roll 1 6 with 5 dice? That's the only question this is.
No.
Statistically, almost.
Yeah, like, I would say do it. Because 1 6, 5 dice. You have a CP reroll if you really need it.
I do, you're right.
But then I have no counterplay.
Chat says bait.
Hey, if the maths are bait, what can I do? Right? I mean,
Yeah.
I've got a murderous entrance, and it might be time to murder as I enter.
okay.
Use this tactical ploy in resolve hit step of a combat. After a friendly troop operates that performed a charge action, this activation strikes with a critical hit. You can immediately select one of your remaining attack dice and strike with it. So, have I read that right?
I blanked out. I don't know what.
Okay, so when you're resolving hits of a combat after a friendly troop, so trooper there, Terry, operates that performed a charge action, this activation strikes with a critical hit. It literally says, charge action during the activation strikes with a critical hit. You can immediately select one of your remaining attack dice and strike with it.
Oh, okay. So you don't need that.
You
because
double
what it
strike
said-
at once, basically.
Yeah, basically you get to do 2. If you roll 1 crit, you can immediately put 2 crits through. That'd be really good against some of the others. Like that's awesome. But against him, you just need 1 crit, and I immediately die.
Because basically, Steve, you know how it normally goes you, Andy, you, Andy? It would be like
this-
you,
2 crits.
Andy.
Yeah. So against a healthy guy, that's really strong. And that would be a dead leader.
So what about this one, the Curtain Falls? Use this tactical ploy in the resolve hit step of a combat after an active friendly troop operative strikes. Immediately end that combat and that friendly operative can perform a fallback action for 1 AP.
Oh, okay. You won't have the AP. So you've shot me.
Okay.
You would now charge, and then you would fight. So you'd be out of AP.
Right,
Because
okay.
it feels a bit unintuitive maybe, but the fight action isn't part of the charge like
Yeah.
it is in 40k.
So if I wouldn't have shot, I could have gone in,
yes.
give you a punch,
Yep, and just run away.
before you even get to attack me.
Yes. The combat just ends. So if you run in, crit,
Yeah.
just play that, you immediately run away.
Okay. All right.
So
well,
that's really good.
I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna kill you.
You're charging?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you do 1/6 on 5 dice?
Come on, just give me a 6, guys. That's all we need.
Now I believe on Vanguard Tactics you would.
So the other play, flex roll, yeah.
Yeah,
But what I could have done, what I was thinking about,
Yeah.
was actually just moving down to here,
Yeah.
actioning, yeah,
Yep.
and then falling back to there.
Yeah.
Which I could have done.
It would get you the VP.
Would have got me the VP, and
Yeah.
then doubled up here. So if you did want to come down and charge me, you've kind of got hit
Yes.
both, and I get that +1 to hit.
Yeah. That's
So a
good.
bit more defensive.
But you got. To be fair, you should be able to roll a crit, right?
Oh, yeah, but you're building this up now. Here we go. Flex roll. Come on, baby. Come on. For the laughing god.
That went out. You get to re-roll it.
Come on.
I have to walk off screen.
So close. You could CP re-roll one of them, Steve.
You can CP re-roll. Yeah.
This game's a joke. Right, we're gonna re-roll one of these.
Very serious. Okay.
Come on, big 6. Yes! CP re-roll. I mean,
Okay,
I
that
had
was
to,
good.
didn't I?
Yeah,
I had
yeah,
to,
yeah.
on 6
Otherwise
dice.
you were dead. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay. Well done.
Ooh, it's
Good
hot in here.
kill. Good kill. You know what? I'll take it. I'll trade my guy for all that CP you wasted.
Oh, damn.
Baited, all part of my plan.
Yeah.
Okay. So he's
Dead.
done.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I shot charged in 4. Yeah.
Cool.
Killed you.
So how many victory points have you gained thus far this round, both
So-
of you?
Do I get root now? What? Sorry, do I get that
That was-
Robin Ransack thing?
So Robin Ransack, yes, you killed me in melee.
Yeah.
So now you've gained 1 VP from that.
Yeah.
If he lives till the end of the game, you'll get a second.
Oh, easily then.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then root was kill whilst within 6 of mine.
Yeah, but that's not happening, is it? Because you ran away already.
So what was the name of the attack ops that you scored a point on there?
Robin Ransack. Robbed him.
And
Stole his-
ransack.
I've stolen his
Mojo? We're doing Austin Powers Custodians?
Yeah. Stole his
Sounds
mojo.
right. Okay.
Very nutty.
Okay, all right.
Would you like a lemon sherbet? Is the chat enjoying this game?
They're loving it. They're
Yeah.
rooting for the Harleys, actually.
Yeah.
Sorry
I
to
think,
say.
yeah, no, they should. They should. I think Custodians are super brute force. I think they're a really good beginner faction
Yeah.
because they're all about durability. 2-up saves, 4-up invulns if I want it. Everything hits on 2s, everything saves on 2s. Like they're really a strong beginner faction because you can make mistakes and not get punished for them.
Yeah.
Unlike Harleys,
Yeah.
where if you mess up, you're kind of done.
And I feel like that.
Yeah, I'm rooting for Harleys too. I've got to be honest.
Yeah. Okay.
Because as we were talking about earlier, I've got myself a little Harlequin army. So
You do. I'm gonna
part
have
of
to.
me-
And I'll have to show how to use it in 40k, aren't I?
Definitely. I mean, part of me does view Kill Team this way, even though I'm only 3 years only Kill Team really. But I always want to make sure that whatever I play in Kill Team
Yeah.
can one day
Yeah.
hypothetically move to 40k.
Well, look, Harlequins are awesome in 40k. So
So, yeah, I hear. At the beginning, we're just getting completely off topic. At the beginning of ninth, weren't they like
they're good.
completely OP,
Lot-
but now they're less?
So it just worked out well that they were very fast.
Yeah.
They got lots of obsec,
Yep.
objective secured, which means when you get on an objective, you control it over your opponent. And they're quite good in combat. So let's say you've got a unit of 5 intercessors on an objective, like the old Space Marine boys. A unit of troop of Harlequin can go in, kill enough quite comfortably. And they play what's called a trading game really
Yep.
well. I don't know if you do that in Kill Team, you trade?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Well, I'm not sure anymore. Maybe we do.
Yeah.
I know it from 40k terminology.
Yeah,
But
okay.
So someone from the chat, sorry to interrupt, has said that the Harleys that have shot are now not under the effect of Domino
Oh,
Field.
that's right.
That's correct, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why
That's
this
true.
Thanks,
that's
chat.
why this guy over here
Ran away.
ran away,
Yeah.
and this guy I'm happy to trade with.
That's true.
It is in Kill Team.
You're right.
Yeah. But I
You're
still
right.
get cover though.
You would. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, it's a good point. Obviously, that guy is against the Harlequins, wants Custodians to win. Because now I'm probably going to shoot you and kill you. So, with that said...
You try your best, Sunshine.
What a beautiful action shot.
I'm not
of
going to
Andy
lie,
there.
this table is awesome.
It is.
I had so
Especially with
much-
Andy's face behind it.
I had so
I don't know if that adds or detracts.
I had so much fun building this. Because what we're going to do in the future, Andy,
Yeah.
you can come along if you want. Let you
Sure.
come. We're going to do a weekend of Kill Team board making. So what we're going to do is have a weekend where you can come here at the Factorum and spend a weekend with myself and maybe Andy if I can drag him along, and basically build an incredible table just like this in any theme or style that you want. We'll get all the terrain built, but we'll teach you how to use the sand, the colours, the paints, planning it all out, using different types of flocks, rendering powders, and you'll literally walk away with a table just like this in your own format or style. We'll play some Kill Team, because obviously we'll need to let some stuff dry as well, so we can, in between some of the lessons of actually how to build this kind of terrain feature, we'll get some Kill Team games on the go, grab some food, be like a little weekend retreat for Kill Team board making.
Sounds awesome. Yeah. Whenever it is, I can probably do it. Because
Well, Andy's in.
my life is empty, so I've always got time.
Sweet.
Yeah. Okay, so this guy is going to do what he has to do. He's going to jump down and charge.
Nah, don't do that.
I don't think there's anything else I can really do with him. Because don't forget that I have one of these, central control. So he's actually scoring me central control here already
Yeah.
by the end of the turning point.
Yeah.
But you could do a sudden move of him into the centre and then you'd have 6 to my 4 APL.
Yeah.
So I've got to remove one, really.
You do.
So I'm just going to charge you.
Well, while you're doing that, we've had another super chat.
Amazing.
Byron S, $5. Didn't we decide during the stream that with Wes that if a Custodians player loses a model, they have to immediately concede? GG Glass.
Yes, that is true. According to Wes, Custodians have now lost. As soon as you take one model out.
Wes, me and you.
He knows what's up.
Same wavelength.
Right.
Me and Wes, we know. So basically, we're saying VT's won, yeah.
That is how this
Pretty
works.
much.
The Harlequins have done the number on the Custodes. Okay, cool.
Yeah, thanks for that super chat, Byron.
So you're gonna shoot? No, you're gonna jump down and hit me.
That's right.
You're gonna jump down and hit me.
Yes, can't shoot because this guy still has Domino Field active.
Yes.
Oh, I should have shot him.
Do you want to do that? That's what I was thinking you were gonna do.
Yeah, do you mind?
Well, no, because
That's fair.
Sorry,
That's
mate.
Fair. I am winning, so it
No,
feels.
you roll your dice. Come on, shoot me.
Okay,
Shoot me.
let's
Let's
do
see
it.
what that can do because we haven't seen the
We
Custodians
haven't
shoot
seen
yet.
much shooting, have we? So let's say this is done for chat's benefit.
We're both beginners here, mate. You
Okay.
let me have a go back earlier. Here's one for you.
So this is going to be. You will have cover.
Yeah,
if
an
you want
invulnerable
it.
save.
Yes, that actually is relevant.
Yeah.
So yeah, fair point. So this is a Guardian Spear. 4 attacks, hitting on 2s, 3/5 damage, P1 on the crit.
I've got a rule though. It says Eldar Shenanigans
Mhm.
-5 to hit. It's a unique ability.
So I need 6s.
Yeah.
I can roll 4 of them. It's fine.
Don't even.
Oh, I didn't write it. Okay. Right. So I hit 3 times. I missed 1. So this is no crits. Not that that would have actually affected you at all.
No.
You can auto pass because of cover.
Yeah.
I assume that's what you want to do.
Sure.
Yep.
Yep. And
Two
now,
dice.
and now I need to roll 1 4 up to stay alive. Because I've got.
You have. So these are no. These are 3 damage each.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I'm alive.
The crits are 5s.
So I've just got 4 plus invulnerable saves. Easy.
4. 4. He's fine. There you go.
Look at that.
There
Come
you
on, Eddie.
That was
Easy money.
Custodian
You're not
shooting.
even on the dice cam,
Oh,
bro.
I've got it in the bottom of the corner.
All right, lay off.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
it's
right.
back up, Steve. I've got it
Fair
working again. Liam's
Let him off.
sorted me
Let him
right
off.
out.
Let him off. Let him off.
So there you go. Custodians, pretty scary in combat, but actually, even if that had gone through, 3 damage.
I was just like
that's
this.
fine. Well, let's see how you are in melee.
Yeah, dead.
So is this guy a special guy?
We know how this goes.
Yeah, we do,
no,
don't we?
I'm blue.
Okay,
Yeah.
that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
So, all right.
Oh, mate, what is... Oh, my days. He's rolling these sixes again. Come on, loads of sixes, Steve. This has got a kiss. Here we go. Oh, and I've had a whiffer.
Okay.
I've had a whiffer. Only 3 successes.
All right.
Do I get any benefits of being next to cover or anything? No? No plus 1 to hits? No?
No.
Okay, cool.
So,
It's not a rule or anything we could just make up and add in now? No?
oh, we could.
Okay.
So, sorry, this is, just to be clear, lethal 5 up.
Great.
So there's a 3 crit.
Great.
So you've done, this is a kiss, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I have to block your crit then because that scares me.
Stop doing that. I
Yeah,
want to get
that's
some
gonna
7
go.
damage on the go.
That's going. No chance. Then you get 2.
Strike.
Yeah. Ideal. 7 damage.
Yeah.
Then I assume you hit me again.
Then I'm striking you again.
And then I strike you again. Cool.
Yeah. So you're taking 6 damage again.
6 damage, okay.
No, I'm not a fan of these kisses.
Yeah, you've got to roll those 6s.
You do.
Yeah.
I don't rate them actually. Yeah.
They're an interesting one.
Don't rate
because,
them.
for example, against guard, they're at that threshold where they kill them in a single crit.
One
so
pump.
that 7 health. 7
Or like in like
yeah.
a Tau Fire Warrior, just like take that thing that looks like a pipe or something else in the face and die.
Dead.
We've
Yeah.
had a question for VT from someone in the chat, JMJ. He says, are you planning on playing New Kill Team on your channel? I'm not that into main 40k anymore, but seeing your guns are motivating me to work out, and I need that. Haha. So there you go.
Yeah, well, we've actually, on our academy, just released an entire module on health and fitness. Obviously, that's what I've been doing for the last, 10 years of my life is coaching that. So, yeah, basically what I've done is all the resources that I've used all the clients over the years, I thought, do you know what, let's put it into the academy as a bonus
Why not?
module. But,
Awesome.
yeah, because for us at Vanguard Tactics, it's all about helping people with their mental and also physical health, along with, because that's what this game provides us, right? It's so much mental release. It's certainly helped me out of things like anxiety, depression, all those things that I've gone through in the past. So yeah, it's been awesome. I can't, bringing both those together, the mind and the body.
Obviously, as someone who has a YouTube channel and plays Warhammer, my mental fitness is second to none. It's really top tier. No issues with me at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And running the stream deck's giving me all of those issues, so it's,
Oh,
it's all
You're
good.
giving me issues.
With that dice cap.
But no, we will be, to answer your question, we will be running a kill team stream once a month.
That's
now, if
cool.
it goes well, that might populate, and it might even become once a week. And we've got a big announcement on Tuesday as well that we'd love everybody to get involved with, yeah? Okay, so is it my go?
Sorry, how, did you do 5 or 6 damage?
I did 6, mate, because I do 3
Cool.
a time.
Perfect. All right.
I like how you can just record your wounds on your guys. I'm just dead.
Yeah. It's, it's a nice feature of not being an elf.
Yeah, well, you've
Having
already
help.
lost one guy.
Yeah.
I'm just going to go for the tabling. I reckon if you get tabled in a game, you lose the tournament. If you lose one custodian,
That's
you lose a
bold.
game. You just walk out, pick
Yeah,
up your
okay.
bags and go.
All right. I mean, yeah, that's harsh. I
Right.
argue.
Okay.
So, sorry, I charged, I've shot, I've attacked. Yeah, I can't do anything else.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. I'm glad. Okay, so I need to try and get that guy gone because he's really a real thorn in my side.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got some domino shroud action on the go now,
You do?
and I've already activated this, so I can't do that one again.
Yes, you did it.
Not
with the
this
guy
turn,
that ran
right?
away. Yeah, that's correct.
So I could just go for just get loads of objectives real quick.
Yeah.
And just get loads, because I can get that one now, and I could get this one, and just get another couple of points on the doors.
Yeah.
But then you're probably going to table me and walk back on all your objectives and do the rest.
Well, okay, so what you could consider
Yeah.
is any objective. Oh, okay. So this isn't. So next turn, objectives will be able to be removed from the board because they're fully tapped. So arguably, the more of them you can fully tap,
yeah.
the better. So you'll remove that one next turn. Probably I won't. You can tap this one now and again next turn.
Yeah.
And you'll basically be untouchable up there because you'll be within 1 inch for that domino field.
Yeah. So I might make the most of domino field at this point in the game.
Yeah.
And I'm going to play it pretty cagey. So this guy's just going to nip on over to there.
Okay. Keep in mind
Yeah.
that he hasn't activated,
Oh, yeah.
and you'll be in charge distance.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
remember I can move and then dash back.
Oh, that's true.
And I'm going to dash behind
you're right,
this
sorry.
obscuring terrain.
Yeah, move up, tap it,
Yeah.
dash away. Yeah.
Yeah. So
And
that's,
then
or
you'll probably be safe.
I think that's probably my best
Yeah.
shout. Yeah. Or I could go up there, dash up, and get behind this cover here.
Yeah. Yeah,
then you'll
because you
really-
just completely ignore that vertical,
Yeah.
and then I can't charge you.
Absolutely. You won't be able to shoot me because you won't be able to get the angle on, unless you sort of go back to maybe see me potentially. Well, no, but
you're
no,
concealed.
I'm
You'll
concealed.
be
So
fine.
as long as I go to there,
And you'll be within 1 inch of cover.
yeah,
All good.
action.
Yep.
Yeah, and then just dash up to there.
So that's another VP.
Yeah, and then you're
Steve?
still concealed.
Nice.
Cool. Like
Do you,
that.
is there anything you could do for the, can you, no, you, I was going to say, can you shoot, but you did 3 there, didn't you?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that's the thing. I just
No, yeah, you wanted to get away from me there.
Yeah.
Because the other option would have been to stay there and shoot this guy, but you're not killing him.
yeah.
So, like, yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna get some points on the doors.
No, I think, yeah.
You
I
put
think
another
that was
point
solid.
for me, mate.
It's already up, Steve. So I think you've got 4 primary points in round 1, 2 so far in round 2.
Correct.
You've got 1 for Rob and Ransack
Yeah.
for this turn, so that puts you at 7.
Nice.
Oh.
And then Glass, you have 2 primary ones in round 1,
That's bad.
1 thus far in round 2,
That's
and
bad.
you haven't done any of your attack ops yet, have you?
Okay. No.
You did
yeah,
1,
I
sorry,
haven't.
did you? Which one did you do?
No, I haven't done one yet.
No, you haven't. Okay.
I thought you did because I
It'll
killed me
be
on an
at the
objective.
No, I have to kill 2.
Oh,
I
right.
have to kill
okay.
2, and I've only killed 1
So actually-
within an objective.
So actually, dancing off the objectives is
he's,
pretty.
he's doing really well.
Yeah,
Mm.
I'm
Definitely.
liking it. Okay, I'm
Definitely.
playing all these tactics that I'm definitely knowing
Being
about.
a true Harlequin.
You knew.
Like
you
a
knew.
true Harlequin, yeah. Having APL3 is really big with the Harlequins. I think I found my favourite faction of Kill Team. Although tomorrow I'm playing the Nids and I can't wait for that. Because I get my Gene Stealers and I get my Nid Warriors.
It's gonna be awesome.
Oh, yeah.
And they're beautiful models
They
as well.
are very beautiful models, yeah.
Okay. So this guy really can't do much at all.
This game is so good. I'm genuinely impressed with how good this game is. And I never thought I'd have said that.
But it's
Never
not 40k, is it?
Well, you know,
Yeah.
you just, because I play so much 40k, you get very much consumed by it sometimes. And I never thought I'd pick up another game, and I am loving this game genuinely. And if you even like slightly on the edge, give it 2 tries. Because the first time, like, we were all over the place, weren't we, Eddie?
We were a mess.
Yeah. And he still is now. I'm always every day.
Hey.
And but genuinely, we've had a great time. The more we've played this is like my 3rd game now. It's like water off a duck's back. And I'm literally loving it. Yeah, really, really am. The tactical nuance right now, this is like a real game of chess, but with incredible models on a beautiful battlefield. The game seems very balanced so far. And I know that there's been a bit of chat about, oh, you can't take maybe your certain models. But, like, I'm sure you wouldn't have minded if I'd used a Death Jester today, would you? Instead, he was my gunner.
Well, you're using
Solitaire.
The solitaire.
You know,
Yeah,
I could have used a Shadow Seer as my leader and just said that's another gunner potentially. Or you can, like all the different equipment options, you know, you could have one with a really cool death mask and that could be the guy with the equipment of the death mask. So I think
sure.
you can use those equipment pieces as that element of, you know, those extra really cool bits of kit you can get. Yeah.
So what I've done here is I haven't tapped this one and I moved to the other one to remove it from the board.
Oh, have you now?
Yeah. Just
Make-
to force you to go there next turn. I don't know what that's going to do, but at least it means I know you're there.
Yeah.
I don't, yeah. So I moved, dashed, used it, and I can't shoot anyone.
You just want me close to you, don't you?
That is kind of what it is.
Yeah, it's
you know?
okay, mate.
Yeah.
Don't blame you.
He turned the camera away just as I was going to look at the camera and wink, but...
Go on, do
the
it.
moment's gone.
Do it, Glass. Come on, give us a wink. There we are.
I don't know if you can see it on
Cheeky.
screen. Okay, so he's that's actually all of me done. Yeah. So I got another VP there.
Mm.
And that's just a mission VP, I assume.
Yes, primary. Yeah,
So, can you dash first before you move?
definitely. Yeah.
So I can dash, action, move.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah, yeah.
And range of a gun,
6
is it 6 inches going up or down?
It's just base to base.
Base to base, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, but my shuriken catapults,
You
are they a
have
bit
shuriken
longer?
pistols.
Sorry.
No, it's all
Oh, they're
6.
also short range
all
as well.
6, yeah.
But they're rending, so what does that mean?
So if you roll a 6, you get another 6.
Oh.
So you convert one of your normals to a 6. So
Mm. And I can only burn an objective point once per turn?
Yeah.
Okay, so I can't run up to it again and double tap it?
No. So
Okay.
the only ones available are that one and that one, because both of those have been tapped. Oh, and that one, but you can't reach it.
Okay, so this guy is going to dash.
Nice.
And he is going to action that.
Do you want a possible suggestion, a possible alternative? This, you might not want to do it, but obviously you need to think about chip damage with my guys, because if you charge me, you die.
Yeah, I'm
Right.
not doing that, yeah.
So you could move, tap, whilst being like right on the edge, and maybe get a shot on him.
Could do.
Just something to consider.
Yeah, I've got a plan though.
Okay, no, yeah, go for it.
But I appreciate the option.
That's okay.
So I'm just going to dash, because I was here, I get to dash 2, which is...
So dash is square.
Yeah, so I can
Square.
get to there.
Are you allowed to vertically dash, just out of interest, by the way?
Because of his flip belt.
You are.
Oh,
otherwise-
you mean... Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Is the answer.
So
Yeah.
I'm tapping that to a 1 for another point, mate.
It's another primary for him there.
Right. And I've still got 2 activations left.
One.
Sorry, 1 activation left, yeah.
Yep.
So what I'm going to do at this point is because I'm still concealed,
Oh,
I'm going to
interesting.
move up to the centre of the table and get behind this piece of cover.
Nice.
And I'm going to go to there just like that.
Okay,
All right?
okay.
So
Cool.
now I'm in the centre because you've got how many activation points?
4.
4, and I've got 3.
Three.
So if I get one more model in the centre, you're not going to get your...
That's correct.
So I'm going to
Yes.
bit of denial action on the go.
Okay. Okay.
Potentially.
Cool.
Do you want to just point to that model where that one you've just moved is, Steve, so people can... Yeah, so
Right.
just down... Yeah, you
On
go.
the top there.
Right on the top
Hunting is
now.
prey.
And that's because of your flip belts, isn't it?
That's
You're
right.
you're allowed
Yeah.
to
Yeah,
effectively
very nice.
fly.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
So it's not me. I'm fully done. I've
Are
only
you
got 3
Overwatch?
models. So no, because you still have. Oh, domino field doesn't work if you've shot.
Yes, correct.
Does it?
So this guy's hiding right now.
can't hit him. Can't hit him because he didn't shoot.
Yep.
Can shoot him with him.
Yes, correct.
And that's the final guy to activate, is it?
Yep. Oh, I should probably turn... Oh, no, I haven't done him yet either.
No, you did.
No, I haven't. This blue guy? He hasn't done anything yet because
Has he?
remember you...
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
In that case, you're right. I'm just gonna shoot at him because that's the only Overwatch I've got at the moment.
Because you remember earlier I said about me being like...
Yes.
Because he hasn't done anything, right? Remember I brought him up earlier and I said, do I get that +1 to hit?
That
And-
was this turn.
Hmm.
You cheating,
fine.
Steve.
It's fine.
Have I moved him? I don't think he's done
I
anything,
can't
has he?
remember what he did though.
I don't think he's done anything this turn. Because I remember I moved up from
Yeah.
there, but I don't think he's done anything. It's
Okay,
still
yeah,
orange.
alright. Fair enough.
Let us know if I've,
Yeah.
if I've cheated, chat, but I don't think I have.
No, yeah, yeah. I mean, his token's orange. It's fine. So I'm gonna Overwatch at this guy.
Yep.
With that guy there.
Yeah.
So. Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah. good rolling,
Because
bro.
hitting on 2s.
Yeah.
That makes it P1, but that doesn't affect you because you're something anyway.
So-
you have cover.
With invulnerable save.
Yeah.
What's the damage on your crit damage?
Crit damage is going to be on this Guardian Spear 5.
Okay. So I think sometimes there's a if I've got an invulnerable save.
Yep.
If I roll a 4, will that just ignore the crit if it's an invulnerable save?
No.
Okay, so I still need a
still need
critical
the crit.
invulnerable save to
Yeah.
ignore the critical. Okay.
Yes.
Because sometimes it's going to be better to actually try and save, because if the cover can't automatically ignore a critical. So there's sometimes an interaction where you're better off just rolling the cover, aren't you?
Yes. Yeah, fishing
they-
for crits.
Yeah.
That's what we all call it. So you don't. Well, how much health do you have left?
This guy, he hasn't taken anything yet, has he?
Oh, fair enough. Cool. In that
'Cause
case,
you didn't wound him earlier, yeah?
The chat has said that you did in fact move him this turn. I think they said that you touched the objective downstairs and moved up.
Oh, yes!
So if you did that, I couldn't have taken it off the board. So
You
what
don't
we
get
can-
your VP, is that what you're saying?
No, don't ever say that, Eddie. All right. No. So what we can say instead is that this guy, instead of touching that one, that stays on
Yeah.
with 1 left, and
Okay.
I'll have touched it there, but I'll have still moved up because I
Cool.
wanted to still control where you were with this.
Okay.
So that's easy peasy.
Okay,
Who
cool.
knows
And
what
I'll
the
just
rules
flip
are?
that to. Yeah, I just literally could not remember
There's
what
one
he.
left on that.
It's very easy to lose track of the activations unless you keep flipping the tokens.
Yeah, and we've done a pretty good job at
Yeah.
that. I just missed that one time, didn't I? Yeah.
Okay.
Easily
so
done.
nothing changes.
Thanks,
Yeah.
chat.
Except that
Yes.
objective stays on the board.
Thank you, chat. Thank you. That's why you're here. You see. Okay, cool.
Now, you were about to die, if I
Yeah,
recall.
oh, you're
Okay.
right. Yeah. So basically, I'm going to auto pass one. So I've got
Okay.
two others
so
left.
you move that.
So I need to basically roll 2 4-ups.
You need a 6.
Well, no, because
Oh,
if
no,
I roll
yeah,
2
You just
4-ups,
need 2 4s.
then I'll still have some wounds left. Here we go then.
Yeah.
Come on, baby. You've done it last time. You can
Easy
do it
peasy.
again. Oh, he's gone, isn't he?
You could do a CP reroll.
Do you have any CP left?
You've got one left, I think.
Okay. Let's see, what will this be? So this will be, so you remove 1, and then you'll take 5, 6, 7, 8 damage.
Yeah, and that's exactly
Yeah.
enough to kill me, you see.
Yeah.
And this is the guy that's got the Robin Ransack, so it would be quite preferable.
Oh, yeah,
But remember,
okay.
you can Overwatch again, right?
With
and-
another model.
And he can surely just see him, or is it the base? Where do you draw a line of sight to in this game? My gun's pointing over the thing.
So I did look at that before. So first you check if you have visibility, which is model any point of my model to any point of your model. So yes, I can see you.
Yeah.
But then you have to do base to base,
All right.
and technically you're on a vantage point.
Yeah.
But I can't actually see your base, so it's a little bit weird. If
I
I
would-
was in a tournament and I was really going for it, I'd call the TO over and say, I reckon I can do that. That's a legal move.
Yeah. Well, I
but
think
because I can't actually see any, like if I was there, 100% I could shoot.
Yeah, but you couldn't even see the base then.
I know, but it thematically works better for me
So
mentally.
this is what
Okay.
I'm saying. I say you would be able to see him.
I
and
think you're right, but I
yeah.
didn't want to do that on stream.
Yeah, no, I think that's
all right.
fair. So I'm just
Okay.
going to get rid of him because otherwise you kill him anyway. All right?
Yes,
And
okay.
I'll save my command point because I feel like it could be useful later.
Okay.
Right.
So that's
okay.
my Overwatch. Now it's
My turn.
your leader.
The leader. I'm the leader. Okay, so I've got to get rid of your leader at some point, but
Yeah.
I'm
Who
wrap-
has 9 health left.
So I've lost 4 models. I've lost half my squad to one
Yeah.
of yours.
Yes.
This trading game's not going so well.
I mean, that's Custodians.
Yeah,
You know,
that's what they do.
if
mate.
they trade, they lose.
Yeah, because the thing is, you're gonna if you go first, you could kill him real quick.
Possibly, yeah.
Yes, you could quite comfortably. So
I will say I haven't used my Peerless Warrior once. That was a terrible CP usage.
so I'm gonna move to here
Okay.
because you're not. This is my last warrior now, so you don't get to Overwatch after this, do you?
Correct.
And what I'm gonna do is shoot now.
Yep.
Okay.
Is this is the Neuro...
Yeah.
Thing.
Is this guy taking any damage yet? Is he fresh?
He has 12 hits points left.
Okay, but this guy, your leader's got 9.
9.
So I'm going to
yes.
shoot him.
Nice. This could be it. Okay. I don't have any cover or anything, do I?
And I hit on 2s.
Yeah, flanked. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Come on, baby. Here we go. Come on. Oh, I'm liking it. No 5s
that'll
though,
do it.
unfortunately. No 5s, because my 5s, remember, are that a special lethal because of that upgrade that I paid for. Oh my god.
Okay. So, I remove your crit and then 2 normals. So I take 3 damage?
No.
Or what's this?
Oh, you're AP 1.
I've got to re-roll them. Oh no, so I can choose to roll them, but I have a 4-up invuln,
Right.
so I only got a 6.
So 2 go through then.
2 go through. Yeah.
Oh, in that case, that is 8 damage.
Oh my gosh, 1 health left.
And you're stunned, but you're a custodian. You don't
Stun
care.
doesn't matter. Yeah.
All right then.
Ooh, okay. Good catch on that.
Good
that
God.
death. Yeah.
And then what I'm going to do then is
Yep.
dash up to there
Nice.
in the centre of the battlefield.
Yeah.
So
So
then-
you have more APL.
So I've got
in
more
centre.
APL, yeah,
Nice.
to deny
Nice.
you.
Yeah, it's good.
And your
Good.
leader's got 1 wound
1 hit
remaining.
point left.
Yep.
We're done. We're done.
Ooh, that's
so
a
we
big turn.
flip over all our... well, technically we score stuff. I don't know if I have anything at all to score though.
So he's still. So all my guys are concealed right now, apart from that guy that obviously just shot.
Yeah.
So scores on the doors at the end of round 2: 4 to Glass with the Custodians, and 7 to Steve with the Harlequins.
That's bad.
Well, you did lose a model, so it's GG.
Yeah, 100%.
The chat's
100%,
still
yeah.
recovering from your wink earlier.
Wow.
Okay.
They're up in arms about it. They loved it.
What sort of up in arms are we talking about there?
I mean, they want a double wink.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can see them saying that. Yeah, that sounds legit. Yeah, so I don't score any of my secondaries. Do you score any of yours apart from Robin Ransack? Oh, you're still going for that headhunter. Oh, it's
Yeah.
going to be big.
Mm.
Okay. You killed one of my guys in this turn, didn't you? So I
Yeah,
don't
mate.
get that. You're going to kill my guy, so I won't get that. The end of turn point. I don't get that because you blocked it. I need to kill one more guy within an objective. Okay, awesome. Let's do it. What happens next?
Right. So
Right, so we get a CP.
yeah, we've got to do some ploys, Brian.
That's right.
So I'm going
That's
to
right.
use a prismatic blur.
Oh dear. Okay.
I was going to go domino, but it's no worth it because you're in charging distance now.
Yeah,
stuff,
I
so-
just charged. Yeah. Okay. What am I going to use?
Need to go first to kill that leader.
I need to do some. Oh, yeah. Sorry, we roll initiative before we do ploys. Technically.
Okay, no worries. You rolled a 3. Come on.
Yep.
Come on. That's my turn. I can do this. Yes! A big old 6 there.
This could be it.
I'm going to cook that leader.
You are. Yeah. Okay.
Eddie, have you ever fired your gun up in the air and gone,
Yeah, I have actually, yeah.
Yeah? Have you ever dived through a building and shot your guns?
I have.
Because that's what I'm going to be doing right now.
What was the single most painful experience you've ever had in your life, apart from me running this stream?
That's pretty painful. I can't think of anything really that really, it's more painful than that. Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to use Aegis of the Emperor. 1 CP takes me back down to 3.
Yeah.
Till the end of the turning point, each time critical damage would be inflicted upon a friendly Talons of the Emperor operative from an attack dice, you can choose that attack dice to inflict normal damage instead. Now that's not going to save my leader, because he only got 1 hit point, but it might save the others. Okay.
Nothing's saving him today.
Alright. You first.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
What are you going to do?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I'm real confused.
Oh, you just charging, right?
No, I'm going to shoot you first, like a coward.
Yeah, right. Okay.
My leader's already done some work on you. He's going to go again with his neuro pistol.
This guy here, are you within 6?
I am within 6, look.
This is an outrage.
Yeah,
Right,
it's like I pre-measured or something.
Terrible.
Here we go. Are you ready, mate?
So you hit on 2s.
I'm putting my entire neuro pistol just into this
I'm going to
guy.
give them a
Yeah.
full screen
Dice.
dice.
Do it.
Here we go.
And you could put us. You could see
Yeah.
our reactions.
Okay, I've got my 3 yeah, okay, you roll and then I get to decide if I use my invul or if I use my regular.
AP1.
Yep.
Oh, drop the dice on the
that's
floor. And it's a big
Went
3.
straight
Anyway,
through the...
here we go then.
Okay.
Eyes down looking. We'll do these one by one for a bit of... Oh my god.
Oh, that's a good start, isn't it? Okay. Alright. Still a hit.
Still a hit.
So I cannot save all 3.
You can't.
You kill me.
Yeah, boy!
I even rolled a 1.
Yeah.
There you go.
And
Cool.
now the question is,
Yes.
is he within well, don't move him just yet,
Okay.
because if he's within
6 of my...
deployment zone, oh, this is very tight. Oh,
That's-
it's out by about half an inch.
I don't even know when to say that's what she said at this point.
That's out by half an inch.
Yeah. I've
Sorry,
that one
what?
too many times.
Well, I would let you do the honours.
All right.
Mate, I'm chuffed. I've killed a leader.
2 custodians down. You know what I should have done?
Conceded.
Conceded as soon as
Earlier.
you killed the first one. That's right. That's right. Yeah. That's right.
Okay, well, he's still got 2 action
Chat
points.
was right.
He's got 2 action points to play with.
Blimey.
You've had a blinder, mate.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to nip over here.
Okay, yeah.
And I'm just
that's
gonna
the
do
way to do it.
That's the way.
That's the way to do it.
Nasty way to go. Or I could jump down here and do this one.
Yeah.
But remember, you start killing me when I start doing, if I'm ending on an action, but I may as well just do it and get it off the table. How many's this one got left then?
1 left.
That's only got 1 left?
Yeah, I took the dice off.
Okay.
So that we knew. No dice, 1 left.
So 1 more and I can clear that.
To be fair, I can't reach that.
You can't?
So,
Not with that guy?
What are we moving it? Maybe I could.
So I'm better off just nipping and getting that one done now
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
and clearing it off.
just in case.
Just in case, yeah.
Just in case.
And just hide next to the piece of terrain for as much as it helps me. Cool.
Okay.
So that's me. That's off the table. That's another point to me, Eddie.
Blimey.
Mate,
I don't think I can come back from. So also you got Headhunter.
I did.
Is that 1 VP for a
It
kill?
is. Yeah.
It would have been 2 if it was round 1 or 2.
Yeah,
But-
you're right.
You know, Harlequins are known for being fashionably late. So
So is that how that works, Anna? For the first bullet point, I score 1 VP no matter when I do it. But if
Yeah.
it's in work, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I like the double point. Yeah, okay, cool.
yeah.
I'm
Do
with
you
you.
want to take your engage order, would you?
Do I want to do what?
Your engage order?
Yeah, sure, I'll do that. Yeah.
Nice. Oh, I've got no idea what I want to do. I'm going to
Thing
be honest
is-
with you.
You've absolutely battered me in terms of model removal.
Yeah, but you've taken 2 out of my 4.
I think using my domino shroud has been pretty clutch.
Yeah, it's been really good.
Domino field
It's
even.
just completely hampered me. I
Yeah.
haven't been able to shoot you at all. Like
You have
every
opportunity. Haven't
yeah.
been able to double tap me because they do that.
Oh my god.
Oh, now he's knocking over terrain. He's
You know why? Because
The
I was so
rage.
excited because I could charge your leader.
That was pretty much a table flip moment. It's like a terrain flip. Didn't quite execute it properly.
Whoa, what do I do? I mean, I've got to go for the leader, right?
I think you probably do.
But, you know, you're nowhere near an objective, so I'm not getting that.
because I've burnt
Yeah.
it now.
Yeah.
That was like something I've just realised.
Yeah. Nowhere near an objective,
definitely played
so I'm
for
not
that.
getting that.
Are you going to go for it? Because I'm going to do like a close-up action cam.
Oh gosh, the pressure's on.
Yeah.
I'm not scoring anything. All right, okay, yeah, let's go for it. Why not?
Byron S in the chat says, I warned you, Glass.
People warn me about everything in life, and yet, here I am. Okay, so, what am I doing?
I don't know, mate.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
God, look at that. It's like the Custodes sneaking around there for some action.
Did you manage to see me tiptoeing my measuring widget along, or did we?
I got that from the overhead. I can see the beautiful shot of where they are
Let's
now.
do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
He's in. He's gone for it.
There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Now, do you not want to shoot first?
You're not in my line of sight, and you can't move, dash, or charge.
This guy? This guy?
You haven't used Domino Field?
No, I use Prismatic Blur.
I do want to shoot first in that
Yeah.
case. What does Prismatic Blur do?
Basically, I just each time a shooting attack is made against me, I can re-roll the defense dice.
Okay, oh, all right, yeah.
I can re-roll one of them, and in combat, basically on a 4+, I just ignore your strike.
Yes, okay. All right, so,
It's like a 4+ memorable save in combat. I thought might be handy this turn. Turns out Domino Field would have been better again. But anyway,
yes. Well,
who knows?
both of those are completely undamaged?
Yeah, fresh, like a daisy.
Well, it's got to be him, I guess, because why not, right?
Cool. Yep. Well, he's in danger territory of nipping your objective. So
That's what I'm thinking. But to be fair, there are 2 objectives there. You might just, I can't stop you from getting both. Anyway, 4 dice, hitting on 2s.
Okay, I am going to
need
get
some
cover though,
crits.
I'm assuming, because I'm next to the cover thing.
So,
Because we've got.
that's only if it intersects our line of...
So this guy, who are you shooting? You're shooting this
him.
one, right?
Yeah.
But if that's going straight between. Okay, so we're not getting it then.
Because we're doing that weird thing there, like I'm actually that side of this cover.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, no worries.
You with me?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm with you.
So, yeah.
But what about this? I'm not obviously getting any cover from that one either.
No, if you're over 1 inch from, like, it doesn't matter if it intersects or not.
You mean a triangle?
Sorry.
Yeah,
Yes.
come on.
I'm being really bad at using the correct terminology.
Come on,
this
mate.
one. All right.
Well, you've done well.
Thank you.
It's a good roll.
Thank you.
So I'm
I
not
did
getting
pretty
cover,
well
so
there.
I'm just going to have to roll all 4 ups, and I can re-roll any
Yes.
of one of my dice. Well, I'm dead. Not yet, though. Not yet.
Well, why didn't you re-roll the 1? Or does it have to be re-rolled as success? Oh, doesn't matter. Because
Doesn't
it was a
matter,
fail
'cause they're
anyway.
fail,
Sorry.
right?
Yeah, okay.
So 2 have gone through. Damage?
Wow, so a crit for 5.
Yeah.
Then 3, 3, 3.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Dead.
Okay. Oof.
Wish I didn't tell you about that now.
Yeah, that was a mistake. That was a mistake.
No, it's what it's all.
Tactical error.
That's what it's all about, though, isn't it? You know, I'd hate to feel like you definitely could have done something,
Sure.
and you know, you obviously thought I'd played the domino, and I didn't. I went for plasmatic, so it's just about that honesty.
Well, you know, now we get the craziness of me charging in here
Yep.
to the leader. So I have shot,
Yep.
I charge,
Yep.
and I fight.
The problem is with these guys, they just one pump, don't they? Straight in,
Yep.
dead.
I do need to get 2 hits on you,
Yeah.
but...
I got 9 wounds as well, if that makes any difference.
No.
Come on, Glass, get him facing the right way.
Oh, no.
What's he
I got it
doing?
wrong.
Come on, mate. You turn him like that, and we turn him like that, and we now
Yeah.
have a good
Sorry,
face,
guys, I'm not
face
as
off.
much of a narrative gamer as you.
That's beautiful.
We are
looking.
known for our narrative action.
Yes.
Right,
Yeah.
come on then, mate.
Okay,
Let's see what you
all right.
got.
Let's see, what have we got? We've got 5 attacks, hitting on 2s, 5, 7, lethal, 5 up.
So I've also got lethal because I've got a power weapon and I'm hitting on 2s.
Ooh. Okay, let's do it. Huh, that's a remarkably similar roll. So, I've got 2 crits,
Oh, I've only
3 normals.
I've only got the 1 crit.
How are you feeling about that?
Well, I can ignore all of these on a 4+.
All of them?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. So you now roll
But-
3 dice per normal?
Yeah, it basically turns them into a parry.
Oh, so that's when I choose to do it? On a 4 up?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, but
But
only
it
on a
can't do-
normal attack.
only on the normal.
So basically,
Okay,
if you
gotcha.
turn to strike me, I can say, nope, you're parrying instead. Yep.
But, by my maths, we're not even going to get to those, are we?
I don't know.
So, what's your normal and your
My
crit
normal
damage?
is 4. My lethal 6. I didn't roll a 5, unfortunately, because then
Okay.
could have done something else.
No, a lethal 5 up's just crit on a 5.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so
Mm.
whatever happens, I kill you in 2 hits. Whereas
All right, big un.
your okay, yeah. So I parry your normal, your crit, sorry,
All right then.
Yep.
So,
and then
well,
oh,
I
I've done
will-
this wrong, haven't I? Perfect. Good. No, good. Yeah, I mean this is when to make mistakes. Yeah.
I'm now gonna parry you, I think.
Gonna parry. Okay.
Yeah, because that gets rid of one of your
yes.
dice now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
'Cause my one
I
obviously
go-
fails.
Yeah. Okay. So you've got 2. I've got 3.
Yeah.
Now I could parry you.
You could. Or I could have, I suppose if
Oh.
I could have struck you then you just take, how much damage? You take 4 damage. And how many wounds this guy got left?
12.
So I'd have took you down to 8.
Yeah.
I was trying to get rid of yours, you see, and then just forcing you
Yes.
to parry.
And then you'd be able to possibly stop me from hitting you at all.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I was thinking.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I mean that could still happen.
Yeah, it could.
So I need to do 2 damage. So I'm going to hit you.
Okay, so I'm going to, on a 4+, say that's a parry.
Yep. Oh,
It's
okay.
not, so that goes through, unfortunately.
So that's
That's a problem.
5 damage.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
So at this point, it's looking bleak. Because what happens if
Yeah. So
let's say that was correct, right? Let's say I did roll a 4 then.
okay,
And
you
turn that
it
to a
into
parry.
Then I'd remove one of yours with that instead.
Yeah. But then
You would
what,
have one.
can I still force you to parry even if I've got no dice to be parried?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so it still works then.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
think so.
Well,
Yeah, you can still turn potentially both of these into a parry.
yeah, so I'm going to parry the next one then and get rid of another dice.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah?
Okay. I'm gonna go for a hit.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm going to just see
Well,
if
do
I...
you want? Yeah.
Well, I'm see if I can knock on a 4+. I haven't. So I'll CP reroll that because if I
A CP reroll is just a reroll of any dice.
Yeah.
So you can.
because if I do this, that turns
That
out into
becomes
a parry, and I'm alive.
And you're alive. And you're alive. Yeah.
Here we go. Come on. Looking for a
Oh,
4.
no.
Haven't rolled a single 4 yet. I'm due one. No!
All right.
So
there
unlucky.
you
He's
go.
dead.
Boom.
I think you got off quite lightly there.
Have I?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Actually, to be
Yeah.
fair.
I should have rolled at least
Those
1 4
fours.
because I
Those
needed
fours.
1 4 to be successful then,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That is quite a cool little ability, that prismatic blur.
Yeah, it's definitely.
Shame it's on a 4+ though.
So he's done. Can't move
Yeah.
again.
Shame. Nasty way to
Yeah.
go. I'm going to be tabled at turn 3.
To be fair, you're still well ahead
Yeah.
on VP, so I might not even be able to win,
Yeah.
even if I kill your.
Now, have you just
You've got 2 left, right?
you stepped within that yet? No, you're still
Oh,
out. You're still out.
Ooh.
Okay.
No, lucky.
All right then. Yeah, you were lucky. Lucky punk.
So, what's the VP at the moment, Eddie?
The victory points currently stand at 9 to Steve and 4 to you.
I don't think I can win.
So at this point, I think I just have to make the victory big,
Okay.
or I just go for the kills. I mean, I'm quite enjoying killing you. I'm not gonna lie.
It's working well for you,
It's
to be
great.
honest.
It is good fun.
I think
Just
I've
playing
made
the
some
mission.
fundamental misplays.
I would have loved to done a bit of damage to him then, but I've got this neuro pistol over here. So the way you've been
Yeah.
saving, you're not in cover, which is cool. So I
Yeah.
could just move out,
Pop, pop.
shoot, and then dash.
Can you move out? Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't shoot from here. There's a problem.
Gotcha.
I could just.
I get you.
I could
Yeah,
move
yeah.
in. I can move and burn the objective. I could just play the objective game,
I mean,
but that's no fun, is it?
he will be able to Overwatch. Oh wait, no, he won't because we've only got 2 models. I won't
Yeah.
be able to Overwatch you, so you're kind of safe.
Yeah. So I will move over to there.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a move action.
Yeah.
I will burn this. Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's gone now.
That's gone. So that's
And then
on
I'm
the
going to
VP
now
thing
shoot
here.
you with my neuro pistol.
Move, shoot. Cool.
Yep. And my warrior here gets. Come on, I need to roll well here, buddy. It's a gunner with my neuro pistol. 4 shots, hitting on
Okay.
3s. Oh, and it's a big roll from me there because that is also lethal, remember? And it's AP1. How would you like them apples?
I don't. Okay, so what are we doing? So you've hit. I don't think I can. Okay, I'm going to.
My mum sells apples.
You want to be a big town in a big cop in a small town. Can't even get the quote right, Steve. It's been a
Go
long
home.
day.
Go home, Eddie.
I'm going to fish for crits. I did not get crits.
No, mate.
So I saved one normal.
Was
but
that
then,
was that with your AP -1 as well?
Oh, I don't even have an invuln save. That's a completely invalid roll.
So,
I think you kill me.
okay, cool. So I'm happy about that.
Yeah.
Um,
but how much is a crit?
5.
5. I've got 12. Right. So I only get 2 dice. I stopped 2. You do.
So you stop that one.
Yep.
And then you stop. Can you stop a crit? Because these are criticals.
Are you lethal 5 up?
Yeah, because of my equipment. This is the
You kill
first
me?
time it's
Yeah,
come
yeah.
into play.
Yeah.
So it's
I can't stop a crit.
It's
Yeah.
15 damage.
Boom. And I only had 12. Dead, mate.
He's been
Very nice.
In fairness, this
Very
trooper
nice.
has been rolling hot. And then you
That's
just rolled
good.
hotter earlier with the storm shield. Because he
Yeah.
nearly had your turn 1.
I did. That was good. Yeah.
Or turn 2 even.
Very nice.
Okay, I like that. I like it. I'm liking
One
this.
model left.
1 model left.
Okay. So that's not a huge amount for me to do. I'm going to run back and grab this objective, and that's
Are you not better off? Can you burn, move, and burn again with the 4
you
activations?
can't do mission objective
Okay.
twice. So maybe though I can get a shot off on your guy at the end there. So I'll burn this for 1
So
VP.
you can see him. Remember? Oh no, because I'm concealed behind
Yeah.
this terrain feature. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go with
Yeah.
that. but then I'm going to move.
Unless
so
you
that I
moved
can
over there, then it's completely different,
shoot
yeah.
Here, because they're both the same, right?
Yeah. That one's
Oh, but
obviously...
he might get you another VP.
Yes, and he's yet to activate, that guy.
Okay. Well, I guess that makes the most sense, doesn't it? So I'll move out so that I can see him and take a shot and hope that I get super lucky. Okay. Well, that's not great.
I love
It's
this
not
game.
great. We take that off.
Okay, mate. Any questions from the chat? Any comments?
Got a couple of comments about
Okay.
potential misplaying of the domino field strat near the beginning. I think it was something to do with not gaining cover when you're out in the open. I think that you should have been able to shoot at them still, or something along those lines.
It says when you're within 1 inch of cover.
Yeah, we were in cover all the
Okay.
time, pretty much, was he? Or
He was always within 1 inch of cover.
Okay.
But he didn't always have cover.
okay, so
And the way that's worded, unless we
So-
misread it.
Here we go, look. I think we
Yeah.
played it correctly.
Yeah, I agree.
Until the end of the turning point, while a friendly troop operative that has not made a shooting attack during the turning point is within an inch of a terrain feature that provides cover, enemy operatives always...
Okay, yeah, so
that
they're saying
provides
that.
cover. Is that what
So
it is?
they're not. I guess the implication is provide cover to that operative,
Yeah.
but just what it's worded there is provides cover. So, for example, I would take that to mean any piece of terrain that isn't nothing, basically.
So enemy
I-
operatives always treat it having a conceal order,
Yeah.
regardless of any other rules, e.g. vantage point.
Yeah.
So I'm a bit confused because I obviously made sure I always ended
Yes.
it within an inch of a cover, like a barricade, because I went from barricade to barricade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you
Yeah.
played it with the right intention.
every-
though.
No, yeah, we played it. You're thinking of it correctly. I believe what they're saying is that when they say a piece of terrain that provides cover,
Yeah.
they are inferring that it means provides cover to that model.
No.
So you can still flank it. But
Apparently,
that doesn't seem to be what it says.
apparently it grants conceal not untargetable. That's what I think it's gurgly.
Yeah. Okay. So, well, no, that's fine. That still fits with everything we believe.
Because if you think about where you were and where the barricades
Yeah.
are, it's still going to be in that sort
Yeah.
of frontal plane, isn't it?
Yeah. So, okay. I get what they're saying.
Yeah.
Can't remember how it was at the start. I mean, it's possible that there were a few shots I could have taken, but
It's
Yeah.
all good.
yeah,
I think it would have played out much the same either way. To be
yeah,
honest with
yeah.
you.
I mean,
I think
we've
turn
got a-
one may have been fine. As turn two, you started to get a couple of angles.
Yeah,
you may could
possibly,
have got some shots
possibly,
on, but
yeah.
it feels really, yeah. I mean, again, I didn't know that. I just thought when I'm within it, so I could have probably made
you
my
could have
movement.
made. Yeah.
So
I
thought,
agree.
right, even
I
if you
agree.
move to there, I'm still gonna be
Yeah.
behind this cover. And I think the barricades we're using are a little bit smaller than the GW ones
Sure.
as well. So they probably might be a little bit bigger as well. Anyway,
Yeah,
It's all good.
No, I don't. Yeah.
it's all good.
So I'm going to shoot the guy up top.
Okay, cool.
Oh, a miss. 2 hits and a crit.
So I can, he's fresh, so I
Yeah.
may as well just take the cover save. Yeah.
Sure.
So the critical's definitely going through, but I can roll these on a 4+, and I can re-roll one of
Yeah.
the fails.
Okay. Yeah.
And he's
Oh.
okay.
All right. So,
The critical goes through.
which is 5 damage.
So he's got 2 wounds left.
And now he activates.
Now he
He
activates.
will be injured, which means he's -1 circle on the move.
Oh,
Yeah.
handy.
Yeah.
Did he want to do anything, that other guy? Or was that it?
So I tapped, I moved, I shot.
Oh, you did some
I
tappage,
could
yeah.
dash, but I don't think.
Do you want to not get to the middle with your dash?
do.
Because then you get your command point thingy for having more APLs and stuff like that.
There you go.
Cool. So
Over to you.
I'm going to keep it pretty cash, and I'm just going to move over to there.
Yep.
Tap this,
And shoot.
and then have a shot, yeah.
Nice.
Okay,
I am fresh.
you fresh.
You're gonna have to roll hot.
I'm going to. I've got a shuriken pistol. It's got range within, yeah,
Yep.
and I'm rending 4 attacks, hit on 3s.
Ooh, okay.
So what does a rend mean?
So the rend turns one of your normals to a crit
Oh, I'm liking that.
Yeah.
So that will turn my 3
into a 6.
into a
Yes.
6. Not that. It could have been any of them, couldn't it, really?
Could be any. Yeah. Okay. So
Get rid of one of my crits, yeah?
one of the crits and 2 of the normals.
So
So
critical
just take
goes
a
through.
crit. What's that for?
4 damage, mate.
Nice.
Andy, the chat is saying, do not forget about the arcane genetic alchemy ploy that you can turn a normal save into a crit for Custodians.
Okay, that's good.
I don't think it would have
I
helped you
mean-
earlier though when I got a 15.
No,
No,
that wouldn't have helped.
no, sadly not.
Did the 15 damage.
So that was another VP to you there, Steve, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Mate.
Yeah,
Burn
so you're
that
up to
one.
11
Yes.
Yeah, just
Yes.
smoking
now.
it.
Just going for it.
Going for those
Okay.
points.
We're done. Right?
Okay, cool.
Why is there a dice on the table? How did that get there?
Well, that's his wounds, mate.
Oh, right, okay, all right. I was
Yeah.
super confused.
And I need to put that over to there.
Nice.
This one's gone as well to do a bit of clean up, bit of admin.
Okay, so at the end of the round, do you score anything?
So no. Oh, I
Okay.
got my headhunter earlier.
Already
Obviously.
scored.
So I can't actually score that one again. Roots. I can't do that because you're.
I'm over.
Yeah.
Robert Rasek, you
He's
scored
dead.
the one, but he died.
Yeah. So I don't think I can do it
Okay, cool.
unless I get one of my models here and shoot you because I think it's.
Sure, okay.
I think I've got to be within. If an enemy operative is in cast with friendly operatives, that within. Okay, so if I get to this position and shoot you, but then.
Is that what it is? Okay.
Yeah. So as long as you're outside of 12, I can't even do it.
Okay.
But anyway, but you get some for being in the centre.
Yep, so I get 1 VP for being in the centre with central control, and if I do it again, I get it again, but is this the final turn?
I think so.
Yes, it is. So I get 1 VP for central control, and I don't score anything else, because you killed another model this turn, and I didn't ever manage to kill another model that was
So
within 2.
would you have been better off using your damage limitation turn 1? Because obviously I set to conceal on all of my models, so there was no
you
way.
can't turn it
Ah.
on turn 1.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, that would
Yeah, yeah.
otherwise that would have been clutch,
Yeah.
wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So we're done.
All right then. So
Oh, I assume that was a horrifying final VP, was it, Eddie?
Yes, that was that the end of turning point 4 there, or
Yeah.
turning point 3?
3.
Just 3,
Oh,
yeah.
Do we have one more?
You have one
Alright,
more
let's do it.
turning point.
Oh, well, it'd be nice and quick.
It's gonna be quick.
Okay. So we roll initiative.
It's you then, mate.
All right. Strategic ploys. Do you want to do anything?
No, because they're both in the engage order, so Domino feels not going to help
Okay.
me. Let's go for some prismatic blur. Sure,
Blur. Cool. So
might help me out.
now you see you've been quite lucky here. Well, lucky, I mean, yeah. If he was still within of that objective,
Yeah.
then I'd be able to get the charge, get the kill.
Yeah.
But he's not. So
You could table me here, couldn't you? Shoot one. Oh no, you're going to.
yes. So I am going to use Peerless Warrior, which means I can shoot and fight twice.
Okay, cool.
In fact, I'm going to use everything I possibly can.
Okay.
Because why not?
Yeah.
Because I've got the CP.
Yeah.
And so then I guess I'm going to shoot and see what happens.
All right then.
So how much CP have you got left now, Andy? 2?
So here I will have used... I don't really need it. You're not going to kill me.
I
I've got
think you
12.
just kill me, mate.
I'm going to use Peerless Warrior and Aegis of the Emperor. So I have 2 left.
Perfect.
Okay.
And Steve, you are on 1,
How many?
I think?
Yeah.
Cool.
I actually think I'm out of CPs. I think I've
You
got
get
one.
1 at the
Yeah,
start.
I think I'm out though. I think I've spent it every turn, yeah.
Yeah, you got a
There
new
was
one now,
turn I
though,
used
turning
to
point 4.
reroll, so
Yeah.
I'm out.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
can use my prismatic blur, but I'm on 0. I don't have any remaining after that. Okay then, mate. So what's he
None of
doing?
these- yeah, well, none of these actually have any effect, I think.
Yeah, I think you just need to stop me scoring for many more points now.
Yeah, so I'm going to shoot him first.
Yep.
Because why not?
He's got 2 wounds left, so
4 hits.
he's dead.
All right, that was easy.
Even with a reroll, he's gone.
Okay. So that's my first action.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way I can make that charge.
Obviously, if you don't die,
Yeah.
then you get a point for damage limitation. You could stay in the centre,
Yes. Yeah.
get
so
that.
What I'm going to do now, hopefully, is move out so that I can see you,
Yeah.
shoot, and then move back in to make sure I'm within 3.
Yeah.
That's
Can you
the plan.
shoot twice? Oh yeah, because
I
you're
played Peerless Warrior.
a custodian. You got broken rules. Yeah.
I'm broken.
Yeah. So broken right now.
Isn't it a good thing that morale is no longer a thing in this game? Because I would be broken. Yeah. Okay. It's
Look
going to
at
very
him peeking.
cinematically.
Look at him peeking around the edge like a little peeker. Hang on a minute.
Move out there.
Staircase up
There
there.
you go. Perfect.
Got
Ah.
that. Look at that. Look at these cinematic shots you
Perfect.
get here at VT.
Okay, he's moved. We're going for my second. Now, you're completely fresh?
Yeah, so fresh.
Oh, disaster.
Deodorant, shower, the lot.
So it's warm enough in here that I wish we had those.
Do you want me to throw a bit more water on the coals?
Right, so let's shoot.
God, invite him over to the studio and all he does is complain.
You know what? I'm going to spend a CP to reroll that one.
Sure, treat yourself.
Thanks. All right,
That's what you
that
get.
was one. Okay. I don't. Can this? If you, I think if you make one save, you're alive.
Well, I didn't.
Oh, okay then.
But luckily I can reroll a dice.
You have one CP.
No, it's my prismatic blur I used
Sorry.
earlier.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
It's okay.
So you do take 6 damage though.
She's got 2 wounds left.
Nice.
It's okay, bro. So I'm minus 1 off my move now or something, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So
And I'm just going to dash back. Retreat, as Custodians are known to do when the Emperor dies.
mm,
Oh no, I'm going to run away and paint my armor black.
mm.
Okay, cool. Over to you.
So I'm minus 1 off my. What?
Yeah,
So what am I just moving 2 circles?
2 circles. If there's
But
a
you
you
can
can still dash 3.
Yeah. So if there's ever a rule that says like increase your characteristic by a triangle.
Yeah.
Like for example, I think there's like the guard have got move or something.
Yeah, so
Do
that's
you-
till the end of the turning point.
Do you go a circle? So if it's 3 circles, is it just 3 circles and a triangle, or is it two? Is it a circle in a triangle, a circle in a triangle, circle in a triangle? How does it work?
No, so it would just be circle, 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 triangle.
Okay.
But it depends how it's worded exactly. So if it's add 1 to any move you make, then it could be added to your dash as well.
Yeah.
But if it's just add 1 triangle to your movement characteristic, then it's just 3 circle and 1
And I
triangle.
can't move twice, can I?
No, you can move dash.
I mean, there's literally nothing I can do.
Okay.
So all I can do is
You could come out and get a shot on me.
there's no point.
You
Oh,
could-
I
you
mean,
could table me.
I suppose I could actually. Yeah,
Right.
let's go for the tabling then,
Yeah.
because
It would make sure that I don't score
I'll
central
go to
control.
there. Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll go to there, get
Let's
the
do it.
action, and he's got a neuro pistol, and this guy
This
is
could do it.
rolling hit at the.
Yeah.
He's rolling hot at the moment.
Okay,
Here we go then.
okay, let's do it.
Sorry, mate, for tabling you, but it's
No,
good. It's
hey,
good.
Custodians suck.
It's
Just
gonna-
kill them.
4 shots.
Nice.
That's another. Oh,
Look at this guy.
Is
Oh, I
this-
don't roll 6s.
Is a spicy one, and that
So-
actual 5, remember, is lethal. So that
Is
becomes
that 3 crits?
3 6s.
I need to roll some hot 6s.
I've seen you do it.
No, I'm dead.
Uh,
Let's make sure. So I
can't you
can
spend-
use 2 to block 1 crit,
Okay, cool.
but then you do. How much is that?
That is 5,
5, 10,
5,
14?
14.
And I only have 12 left.
Oh, I've only gone in
Custodians
one.
are tabled. Look at that.
I mean, you were tabled when you lost the first one, weren't you?
You know, I should have conceded.
Yeah.
I should have conceded. That's what it is.
It would have been,
As soon as that happened,
it would
I
have
was
been,
like,
it would have been a much quicker night for
yeah,
everybody.
yeah. What
So
is
scores
the
on the
time?
doors then?
So you don't score anything else, do you, Andy?
All right. We get it.
Unfortunate. Do you score anything for killing that last guy, Steve? Or is
No.
that it? Okay.
No, I just had too much fun.
So the
No.
scores on the doors are 6 points to Glass, 11 points
Wow.
to Steve with the Harleys.
But you know, you didn't double my score points. Well, I'm the real winner here. I think.
Almost.
That's what we can say for that.
Well, mate, that was an awesome game.
Well done.
That was an awesome
Well
game.
done.
What did the
Yeah.
chat think? So I did it for you guys all at home. You wanted the Harlequins to win. We clearly fixed it, and that's why it won.
They said that you should have worn the jacket.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
But yeah, everyone's loved it. Everyone's been really,
I
really
would have
engaging
actually
with it.
passed out, to be clear.
You would, yeah.
Yeah, I would have died. Yeah.
What's the time?
The time currently is 9:15.
9:15.
So we can't actually fit another game in. Is there something else we want to do? It's my channel. Is there something else I want to do? I don't know.
We obviously got the game
Alright.
tomorrow, so it's not.
Oh yeah,
the fun's
yeah.
not completely over just yet.
Not just yet.
Not
No.
just yet. Unfortunately, Eddie's not here tomorrow.
Disaster.
It's okay, don't worry.
You did have a game earlier, didn't you?
Yeah, we had most of the game earlier. It's good
We
fun.
did Eldar versus what were you playing?
I was playing Astartes.
Reavers.
Yeah, Reavers.
Yeah. So obviously, as some can probably tell from looking at this map, That was an interesting game, to the point that we actually homebrew ruled your grappling hooks to say, no, they don't work the way they should.
Yeah.
Because it was terrifying.
It was a bit bonkers because you can basically grappling hook all the way across the map and just be wherever you want, and it's nuts. Yeah. So we were playing it that we...
I mean, Reavers are good in this edition.
I know, right? The only place.
Madness.
But yeah, so we were basically ruling it that you had to be within circle of the terrain piece that you wanted to grapple up to, just because it made it a little bit fairer.
Because otherwise I think you were just going to, like, table me turn 2.
Yeah.
Like, it was nuts.
Yeah,
For
because
example, you can be here, and the way, basically, the grappling hook removes the need to be within 1 inch of terrain to climb it, which means you can climb. So as long as you can see the point and it's above you, you just, for 1 circle,
zip over there.
Wow.
Yeah, it's nuts.
And then you still have another 2 circle on your move.
No way.
Yeah. Crazy.
Wow.
Crazy. So I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure it's meant to be played that way.
Because surely, like,
but that's how it's worded.
Yeah, obviously we've got a lot of terrain here, so you can zip up to there. But if you look at the table layout, that obviously as it comes in the box, there's still a lot of terrain you can just zip around on.
You can still just jump to the other side of the board. 100%. Yeah.
Reavers are good, says the chat. Yeah, I know it's the only place that they're good, unfortunately.
Yeah. Well. So here's the thing, though. Like, they really are good in that regard. You can zip up to here, to the other end of the deployment zone, and you then have your AP1 heavy bolt pistol. Jump down. If anyone deploys near a vantage point, then they are dead, essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's really good. The chat said, why don't we do a little Q&A if we've got the time?
Should we get a chairs? We'll get a couple of
Yeah,
chairs down.
grab a couple of chairs.
There you go, mate.
Do a Q&A.
You have this one.
Does this mean I can drink water? Oh my
You
God,
can have a little drink, mate.
Thank you.
You have that chair.
All right, Q&A, guys.
Q&A.
So yeah, fire away, chat. If you've got any questions for Glass or for Steve, then shoot up from the hip.
So, sorry, what was the time?
So it's 9:15 currently.
Do you want to do, like, I don't know, half an hour or something?
Yeah.
Or until people stop talking.
Yep.
I guess.
Sounds good.
Steve, thank you so much for having me today. It's been really lovely. Like I said at the beginning, I mean, part of me just wants to do a battle report channel and give up all of this, like, kill team vlogger stuff where I have to actually have, like, I have to say things and have opinions. That's way too much. Like, it's really hard to do content as a kill team vlogger. But part of me just wants to play the game. I don't need to have controversial opinions to get clickbait. I can just do some beginner tutorials, tell people how the game works, and then just play the game, have different people around all the time, and so this has been really fun. It's been really fun, so thanks for having me over.
Honestly, mate, it's been awesome. So Eddie now, you can put himself...
I've put myself in the corner, and I look so much more orange than is realistic. I'm just going to say that.
No.
What have you done to that camera, Steve?
Andy's colourblind, and he can still see how orange you are.
I'm almost red. I'm so orange.
I'm so hot right now.
It's not that warm in here.
By the way, guys, I'm just a series of quotes. This is what I am. Just film quotes from back in the 2000 era. 2010 is kind of like my quoting.
The nostalgic era.
Oh, you know, got them all. Anchorman, Blades of Glory, Talladega Nights.
So we've got one from John K. Spear says, how do you feel about the cover and concealment rules? And I know obviously we've had a little bit of sort of questions regarding how that rule interacted specifically in this game, but overall, I mean, I think they're actually pretty good. They add a bit of a dynamic to the game. What do you reckon, guys?
The only thing that made the game good. I mean, you know, not to sound too hyperbolic there, but so Warcry, a lot of people had issues with that because it was maybe too simple. Whereas with this, it's basically Warcry, but they've added certain models can do a different amount of actions instead of just 2 or whatever it was, and there is a whole cover system added to it.
Yeah.
And I really like it, especially it makes like movement quite good because you get a lot of flanks.
It's important, isn't it?
And I know in 40k it's really important to talk about intent. And so whenever I play a game on stream or not, I always say, right, he's here, he's within 1 inch of this. In this game, that can be true until you move, at which point it's like, oh, well, no, I deliberately flanked you. And you actually have to say, oh, well, yeah, you did actually, and now because you've got that angle, suddenly, even though you were within 1 inch, now you're not.
Yeah.
Or alternatively, I'm moving my model to here, so even if you move to there, you still want me to get the angle.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
works
yeah.
both ways. So from my perspective of this, I really like it because I'm all about decision making. Like in
Yeah.
40k, I love decisions. Like I think it's great from an army list perspective. I really like when hard decisions have to be made. And I think it's fantastic that you have to make that hard decision. Do I conceal or do I shoot?
Mm.
I really... And do you know what the best thing is about this game? Is that it makes height and elevation in this game really crucial.
Mm.
Because in 40k, it often just... You could be at the top of a ruin and it's got no benefit whatsoever.
Sure.
But having the elevation is brilliant. So imagine in 40k if they said, right, if you've got the high ground, it gets rid of obscuring.
Oh,
Could you
that'd be
imagine
amazing.
that?
Yeah.
Like, wow. I mean, that would be incredible, right? So,
Completely
anyway,
changed the game.
yeah, so just from my perspective of how that cover... Okay, so I need to get up there to get rid of your advantage.
Yeah.
Is super, super clutch. So,
Yeah,
I think that's awesome, really.
I agree.
Really, really like that.
So we had Lord Ghostmaster said, how many games have we actually managed to play with the new rules? I mean, Steve, you and I have had a couple, and I think you've had an extra one on top of that. What about you, Andy? Have you had
This was my third game.
Third game. And third win? Oh no, you played Commanders on stream.
Yeah, I decked it.
So honestly, I haven't played that much. Let's think. So I've had this for 3 weeks now, I guess. The first week was, well, I think on my channel you're going to see I'm doing a hobby vlog, because one of the big things I started my channel is I want to talk about Kill Team, and then giving me an NDA and saying you can't talk about it for a week. I'm like, oh my god, what do I do? So I actually recorded a hobby vlog along just on my own, and so I'm going to be releasing that next week, so you can see my trials and tribulations of hobbying. And I've completely forgotten what I was talking about. Why am I so far off topic?
You how many games have you played?
Thank you.
That's all right, I'll keep you on track.
Yeah, so my first week was pretty chilled out. It was all hobby. Then I played 2 games against myself. Then I played 3 against 1.
Did you win those games?
No, you lost them.
Got table with Custodians.
Yeah. And then, I guess I played 10 games. Although at least 3 of them were beginner intro games to new players.
Brilliant.
So, yeah.
Oh,
plus this one.
Kimosabi85 said, great collab. Hope to see more.
He ain't coming back.
Not after that.
Surely I'm allowed.
Okay, you can come back.
Okay, thanks.
Well, you want to, though. It's another question entirely.
Yeah.
So, was the manoeuvring from the Harlequins in engagement range useful? I guess that's to you, Steve.
Well, the thing is, I don't really think we've seen the true power of the Harlequins yet, because I was actually doing more shooting than I was fighting, because I knew every time I went into... I couldn't charge you, could I? Because I just bounce. And I don't like these kisses. I don't like them. I would like something personally a bit more well-rounded. So I'm thinking you could do the upgrade, which gives you damage. It's called the Super Tensile Nonofilament Wire. +1 damage. So all of your weapons. So that would mean that they go from they go up to the strength. Yeah, so it's normal damage. So they'd be damage 4, flat 4.
Right. But you know, if you put those on a Caress, for example, that gives you the crit of 7, which is the big advantage of the Kiss, which one-shots guard.
Oh yes.
Suddenly, you can take that, which then has much, much better.
That's
normal
impactful,
damage.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it's probably the way to go.
Yeah.
So
And brutal's such a weird keyword, because it doesn't stop me from hitting you.
Yeah.
It just means I'm going to hit you, not parry you, because I literally can't parry you.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. That was from Mortem Gaming. We've had Jonas Anderson say, I'm thinking about getting into Kill Team. Is it uneven if we play one team from the box versus one from the compendium? It's a good question.
So I would say, first things first, I would say you're going to learn the game much easier if you play 2 elite factions to begin with. Honestly, if you only want to buy the Octarius box, I would actually say for your first few games, play with half a team, and like for your first game, remove special rules, because the special rules are going to confuse you. Okay, just learn the movement, learn the rolling of the dice, and then layer in other ways of playing the game on top of that. However, with that said, let's say you're playing the full game, you know how to play. I don't think it's actually going to be that imbalanced. My understanding so far, and again, the game hasn't even released yet, we can't say 100%, but my general understanding so far is that the reason the Octarius teams are stronger is because they have more options. They're not actually stronger, they can just do more things that will score them points.
I heard they could bench more though.
Whoa, well, you know, in that case, you are the Octarius teams, I am but a compendium glass, so... yeah.
Can I share a viewpoint on that?
No.
Okay, so if...
No. Bye, Steve.
Right, so what I would say is, if you're learning this game to begin with, buy the box, yeah, because you get all the rules and everything, but just run them as regular guardsmen, run them as regular green boys, yeah. What are they called? The official name?
Greenskins.
Yeah, close.
Yeah.
So just run them as those, but don't worry about equipment the first time you play. Don't worry about the equipment. Don't worry about any strategic or tactical ploys. Don't worry about any of that. And I probably wouldn't even bother with these cards, because these actually got a bit confusing. I'm not going to lie. We got confused by these.
Yep.
So don't worry about any of that. Just play a mission, play the primary aspect of it. Like literally do this mission we did today, okay? Just do the actions on it, do some shooting, done that. Don't worry about any like orders or any special things. Just run it straight out of the box and then go, right, okay, I've got that. Let's add in one thing. Okay, so then add in some equipment. Then add in those strategic ploys. Then add in the tactical ploys. Like each time you play, add another layer, okay? So one thing that I would like to ask you actually, so how these cards work, because me and Eddie completely got this wrong.
Yeah, we got it right round on next, didn't we, when we played it?
So, but the way you explained it was so much simpler. So for me, I'm a Harlequin, right? I can take Seek and Destroy, Recon and Infiltration.
Yep.
Now, I don't get to look through all those cards, do I? Which I thought I could, and I thought I could build a deck of 6 out of a mixture, but I don't get to do that.
No, so when you go to build your fire team, you'll see something called Archetype, and it will have several different names. Might be Seek and Destroy, Recon, Security, and Infiltrate. These relate to your TACOS. These are your secondaries. These are what GW is pushing everyone to use now. You know, they've introduced them in 8th and 9th now. You always play with the secondary objective. That's how the game's played. Same over here in Kill Team. Whereas before in Kill Team, you would only play them in competitive missions.
Right.
But their core missions out of the book, they were just primers. Now we always play with TAC Ops as the official way to play. And so you look at your archetypes, you then go and you select whichever archetype it is.
Yeah, so I went for the Seek and Destroy archetype. So I looked at all those ones, pick 6 of my faves, and then
you picked an archetype which is 6 cards.
Ah, okay, there's only 6 of archetypes.
Yes.
Okay, that makes sense then, yeah.
There you go. So you pick the archetype which is your 6 cards. You then take your 6 cards, and when you're deciding what they are,
give them a shuffle.
You give them a shuffle, and then in the phase that it tells you to choose them, you just deal them out. After shuffling them, you put 2 down. You decide which one of those 2 you like. You discard one, that's gone. You never come back to that. And then you continue that until you only have 3 cards that you're choosing from. So you get to decide your secondaries, but then you also have the potential for maybe in that deck you only actually like, that deck makes it sound like it's a huge number of cards, but maybe in those 6 cards you only actually like 3 of them or 4 of them, and you might draw 2 and you're like, I have to down select, I have to make the decision. I think it's a really elegant thing actually. Certainly in the last edition of Kill Team in the competitive scene, we were always back and forth about how should we do secondaries. Should it be like it is in the last edition of 40k, where you just have a huge list and you pick whatever it is you pick, or now they've done it so there are kind of...
I can't even remember 8th edition.
But
we were pretty much playing ITC, because at the time it was cards. Yeah.
Right.
Sorry.
And now there are categories, aren't there?
Yeah, categories. You've got...
And you pick one of each.
That's it, yeah. I think this is a really cool way of doing it. I used to hate the maelstrom of war cards in 40k, But this, I felt there's an element of that deck building there. I looked at Recon, I was like, nah, not for me. Infiltration, nah, not for me. But thinking about it now, I could have looked at those cards with fresher eyes, knowing I can't. Well, I mean, to be fair, I tabled you, so maybe you can go.
You almost doubled my VP.
Seek and destroy it is then. But no, in all seriousness, you can look at those matchups and go, okay, maybe the Custodes is a hard matchup for me, so I'll go for a bit more recon, infiltration, using my mobility to my advantage. So I think there's some real tactical elements there. And I think we had a discussion at dinner, didn't we?
Yeah.
And you were talking about how in 40k there's a lot of like theory crafting behind a list, okay? But I actually think the theory crafting is held within these matchups and the mission. And if I was really wanted to geek out like I've done in 40k and let's say build an academy, I would be really focusing on those three interaction, how the cards, your army, its matchup, and the terrain, the mission, so where the placement of those objectives are, working out, okay, I could move to there, move to here, move to there, do this action there, like I do in 40k.
Yeah.
Lead that gameplay. And that's exactly what I would do, because when we play 40k in the worlds and we're in our teams, we do something called a pairings matrix.
Right.
And this is something which, I mean, I've never even thought about this for Kill Team, but actually this is even more specific for Kill Team than it is for 40k. So what we've got is we've got 8 players on one team, 8 players on another. And let's say Team A versus Team B, everybody in Team A will play Team B. Okay, so we have something called a pairings. So what will happen is I'll put forward a player, you'll put forward a player, and they'll pretty much, there's a way of working it out. So you can put a certain list down as a defender, you'll put a list in as an attacker.
Right.
Okay, and then I can pick, you'll put 2 attackers in, and I'll pick one of the attackers I want to play into. I'll pick the map.
Yeah.
Okay. But as a player, you've got to look at your opponent's list and think, I'm going to score that many points against it. Yeah. But the things with 40k, there's so many subtle variables, whereas the lists are a little bit more bespoke.
Yeah.
Okay, they're a little bit more fixed. But this is where you can really start to geek out, knowing this is a good matchup, that's a bad matchup. Good matchup, actually on that mission, this is actually now a good matchup, but it would be a bad matchup if I was on this mission. Yeah. You get that nailed and you'll be an incredible Kill Team player. I think personally, and this is just looking at it with completely fresh eyes.
And there is also just the lower down, because not everybody likes to get that technical, I think. I think some people are maybe turned off a little bit by the tac ops, right? They're a little bit scary. But you can't just list build. Like, you still have a roster of 20 to pull from in every game, exactly like it was in old Kill Team. And I know a lot of people are a little bit negative about, like, oh dear, you know, I used to be able to take 1, 1, 1, 1, 1 from all the different data sheets. But you can still kit yourself out as you want. I mean, there are still lots of options, that's what I'm saying.
And you pick the equipment.
Yep.
Don't you look at the mission before you even pick your Kill Team?
Yes, so you know your opponent's faction and you know the mission before you select your
team
roster. Yeah.
Which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
That is like really decent, because you can really start to tech out then.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry, I'm going too far again. Anyway, yes. Kill Team. I mean,
when's the academy opening, Steve?
Tomorrow.
We're doing it now.
Sign up.
Or do it live.
Yeah. Awesome. Is there anything else there?
Oh, there's loads, yeah. Literally, we're not going to get time to answer all of these.
Well, I think at this stage, look, if you want your question answered, get it super chatted and we'll prioritise
definitely.
super chat questions, okay?
Super chats we'll answer straight away, but if you want to just throw us something, we'll try and
look,
faster maybe.
Let's be honest, the super chats do really, really help. If it wasn't for my channel super chats that we've been given, I wouldn't have been able to, buy all the lighting here. Even the camera for the dice cam costs £3,000.
Yeah, orange cam, that's another $2,000 there.
Yeah.
You haven't shown them the orange cam yet, have you?
I'm on orange cam currently, I'm in the corner.
You see him, he's in corner cam.
Yeah,
I see you.
I'm right at the bottom, like a little orange on a
think
shelf.
Look, these super chats really do help us as content creators grow. Even like, for example, paying for your travel to come here.
You live in the middle of nowhere.
All those different options. So look, it really does help. So we are, I'm going to say it. Yeah. Super Chat Andy, he's a great guy.
He's a good lad. Yeah. It's been great spending the day with him and playing some games. And
because if we get more super chats around it means he can come back more often and do more content with you because he can justify that time off work or
I am taking time off work to come here. That is true.
Absolutely.
What a legend.
Yeah.
We got a question about the initial kill team meta. Any predictions?
Okay, so they want a tier list, don't they?
They
That's what they're
do,
asking.
by the
Let's do a
sounds of
tier
it.
list.
Whoa. That could be a separate video.
Oh, it definitely will.
Yeah, so we'll keep that one under our hat.
Tier lists.
Let's get that done tomorrow, mate.
Yeah, why not? Yeah.
Shall we?
Yeah.
Vote
Tier lists are like everybody watches them.
Comment below if you want us to do a tier list.
Oh, they don't need to. We're gonna do one anyway.
Get them to comment.
Yeah. Okay. Oh well, sure. Engagement, please.
Okay, so you pick your top pick, or one of. No, go and give it away. Give one of 3. Give me an up there.
Okay, so I think that Tau are going to be really high up there.
Controversial, spicy choice.
Yeah. I think those stealth suits are going to get some serious work done.
They are good.
Yeah.
Steve?
Well, I mean, I'm not going to lie. These Quins, they are tasty with a capital T.
I think 3 APL is huge in this game.
That is super clutch.
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely incredible. So for me, the movement, some of the stratagems they've already got, some of the flavour here is spicy. There is another faction I think is going to do work, but I think is kind of flown under the radar.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Maybe it has, maybe it hasn't.
Which faction is it?
We'll show you tomorrow.
Oh,
so you have to see me play that faction tomorrow on the live stream.
Okay.
Over on Banger Tactics, yeah.
I actually think the Reavers are really good. Like, I know that obviously their grappling hooks are a little bit busted at the minute. Maybe we'll see a change to that. If we don't, then they are bonkers because you can just sail all over the board, stealing everything. It's nuts.
And Eddie does love sailoring.
Yeah.
I've got to say, I think Marines are going to be super strong.
Insert masked joke. Okay, we've got a super chat from Matthew Murphy for $5. What a legend.
Thank you very much.
What is the Academy? I'm new to the channel. Is this like Skill Capped, which is a WoW Arena channel, but for Kill Team? Also, how are Eldar looking?
Deep cut to the WoW community there.
I know, right?
So, I'll answer how are Eldar looking, and then you can handle the Academy thing. So, Eldar, they were going to be what we were going to play next, but then we ran over a smidge because, new players also on a stream trying to kind of...
He only had 4 models. What took him so long?
Yeah, no, I was like, what's the time? Is it past 8 o'clock? That's my bedtime. I think... So I have played Eldar twice. I haven't done well with them. One time I was tabled. The other time... I think I won, but it was really difficult. It's, still a new player, hard to really say, was that my tactical mistake or was that the faction or did I just go into a bad matchup for them? I think everybody says Eldar are fast, but it's quite hard to kind of contextualize that because the only thing that makes them fast is they have fleet, which gives them a free dash. But they only have 2 action points, so chances are you're going to dash first turn anyway, so you don't need to use it then, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I think Eldar are strong, but I think they're going to be really finesse-based. I don't think they're something easy for beginners, and that is another thing to quickly add. My view of a lot of these factions is the same as in 40k. Like, I have a Craftworld army. I can't play them in 40k. I suck because they're really fragile. And everybody says, oh, but they're really fast and that can really do things. And I'm like, yeah, but not for me. I'm a beginner. I don't get it. I want a custodian that can just walk onto a point and survive. And I get that. That's simple. And I think it's going to be very similar over here.
Yeah. Good answer.
So the Academy.
Yeah, what is it?
So the Academy is the Vanguard Tactics Academy is something that we built for 40k players. And the whole goal of the Academy, because it can be very overwhelming, right? A bit confusing. That was a lot of the common problems that we found. My background is teaching, and I've been a coach and a teacher for the last kind of 10 years. And everything that I've learned from that, I've decided to put into an online course. And Eddie is actually a product of our Academy.
You painted me orange.
You paint the orange. But it's a series of lessons to help people get the confidence to play their army in any situation, at any table, with anybody. And that's what it's really about, and giving them clarity, understanding where they're at in the game and how to improve. Because often the game can be just looked at as like win-loss. I'm losing too much, I never win, or, oh yeah, I win all the time. But that doesn't actually help you become a better player. What's important is understanding you and your level of consistency, which we constantly try to improve, keep you composed while you're playing, so no matter what happens, we can teach you to be a critical thinker, and then eventually, surround you in an incredible community. So that's what my academy is all about, really.
If I may ask, an academy you normally think, and you are, so I kind of know you because you go to competitive events, and you generally perform quite well. And so I suppose when you're saying I am someone that goes to a tournament and does quite well, and giving and teaching you, is like, do you have a goal of that is what you will also become? This is for competitive players, or not?
We see a mix on the academy. We see players that are literally just starting because they just want to be able to go to their local gaming club and just get some really good pickup games, and know that they're not going to be forever checking the rules. Right. And that they don't slow the game down, and that they can actually play with some, confidence. Yeah. And that can be, great for them. Or they really want to play with their favourite army from the lore, and they want to use these certain interactions and models, and we're going to help them make the most of that, understand what secondaries to pick, how to develop a game plan. So it's not just about, look, here's the best list, just run that. It's not a copy-paste. It's not a case of, look, you do this against that army. No, it's all about understanding, how do you develop as a player? Yeah. What's your knowledge, and how do we build you up so you understand, okay, I've got an idea what Custodians do. I understand about some of the Eldar tricks. And most importantly, I know the questions to ask my opponent when I get to the table, because I know that's, when we go over the basics of threat ranging and we look at all the different modules, which is focusing on the development of the movement phase right the way to the combat phase, and from beginner to advanced level. Yeah. So it can be also for more competitive minded people like Eddie, that wants to go to tournaments and wants to, go maybe 3 and 2. Great. But it's really caters for that. Yeah.
But it's also not just, or it could be for, I don't want to get table turned to, just with friends. Yeah. I mean, like, you offered me, you're doing an event this Saturday, and you said, Andy, you're down anyway, do you want to have a ticket to the 40k event? And I said, no, because I would be a bad play experience for whoever my opponent is. And I'm not ready for that.
And I actually think that's a common concern people have.
Sure, that's what you just said. Yeah, so it's like, I'm not at the point where I'm like, right, I want to go top 8, right? But if I just enjoy the social aspect of 40k, then the academy is also for someone that just wants to fast track to not being a terrible player. Yeah.
And also be able to learn from your mistakes. Yeah. Because that's often the problem, is that you don't know where you went wrong. Because you're not being taught the skills in order to think critically about your gameplay. Yeah. So, that's what it's all about.
Yeah, good answer. And, obviously we don't have a Kill Team Academy currently. It's all 40k, but,
Yet.
Yet. .tm. So, we've had another super chat from Jonas Anderson for 50 Swedish krona. How long would you schedule a friendly/tournament game for?
So, an hour and a half. Nice and easy. The reason I know that is because I've talked to some playtesters, asked them what kind of time we're looking at, and I then had to put that into the LGT pack, which is happening in September, and last weekend of September. And I wanted to make sure that I not only gave everybody enough time, but also didn't spend too long. If everybody finished in an hour, what are we doing with the other half hour? And that was roughly where they said. I suspect that with an hour and a half, because it is a new game, it's only going to have been out a month at that point, we might still get a few people that go to time. But I think that really is a beginner teething issue, because normally, like in 40k, the chances of both people not knowing what they're doing, I imagine, is relatively slim. You'll always have someone that's like, oh, don't worry, I can guide you a little bit through that. Let's stick to the clock. Not that we're having clocks or whatever, but
you are next time we're playing.
Yeah,
4 models.
Good answer. Someone said glass half educated.
Half educated, yeah, that's me. Yeah,
I like that. But no, we've had quite a lot of chat interaction. People asking all kinds of questions about it, and loads of support for the crossover that we've been doing for the stream and stuff. So what have we got? People asking about whether or not they think the new orcs would be good. I think they're pretty strong.
Do you mean the
The
commandos?
commandos, yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah. So firstly, amazing models, right? Like I think they're genuinely. So you get the Krieg and the commandos. I think the commandos win hands down. Obviously, that's a personal choice thing, but I think they're amazing. They have all of the cool. I think if you're an orc player and you have bought the commandos, I think you're happier than a pig in mud. I think like this, really good release for you. Awesome models. This is your kill team, for kill team. I think they're going to be strong.
I like the Demolition Man.
You loved him, didn't you? I like my
God,
bomb
he's
squad.
so good. Run in, chuck a mine, boom.
I saw that.
That was amazing.
Someone said video series where Glass goes to the academy and learns how to use his speedy Eldar.
Let's do it.
I want to do my Eldar. I said Eldar because you said Eldar.
Harlequins.
Harlequins, yeah.
I'll
Because
teach you how to play Quins.
I don't want to be too good though.
Well, that's
I
gonna,
take after you, Steve.
that's
you
the
know?
problem.
Yeah.
You are going to get too.
Well, there you go,
good.
Steve.
That's
He
how
can
it
teach
goes.
you how to play kill team.
I'll probably beat him.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean,
What am I going to do? Yeah.
I love it.
It's
Okay.
just friendly banter, by the way, guys.
No,
Don't-
it's not.
Like I said,
After this,
don't take me seriously.
Everyone's really keen for the tier list video.
Are
oh,
they?
yeah, of course.
Yeah,
It's a tip.
really keen.
Okay. The only things I've learned from my 3 years on YouTube
Yeah.
are that here's what gets clicks: top threes, beginner guides, tier lists. That's it.
And then some drama.
And drama.
Well, someone's mentioned your drama in the chat as well.
My drama.
No,
His drama.
yeah, as in you commenting on drama before us, and they said they really enjoy the stream format, not like the usual drama coverage. I think basically.
Oh, okay. Well, that's. I feel that's a little bit of a mischaracterization there. I really don't talk about drama that
Probably
much.
not. Someone said, "Do you think that we'll get an elite expansion again? And do you think that Kill Team is competitive focused this time?" Good questions.
So, on the Elites expansion, I really have no idea. So my assumption
Sorry.
is they're going to.
Idiot question.
Yeah.
Idiot in the room here. What's an elite expansion?
So, in the last edition of Kill Team, the way the releases worked is we got a core book. That
Yeah.
was essentially the core book and compendium. We had all the data cards in one.
Right.
Then we got a commander's expansion. That was every faction got a commander model. So, a Farseer, a Warlock, the Death Jester, the Shadowseer, etc. Then we got the Elites expansion, which was kind of big, tough units. So that was, I don't know, what did we get in Elites? I can't even remember. Oh, so for Marines, they got basically the Shadow Spear models, the Phobos Marines. Tau got the XV8 Crisis suit. Yeah, that was a beast. So it was like, these are the more elite, more expensive models typically. And it really fleshed the game out. Like, the core game was fine, but it really became a game with the Elites expansion, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. So, are we going to get an Elites expansion for this? Obviously, to be clear, I have no idea. My assumption is that they're going to do what they do with Warcry first, which means that every faction is going to get their own Kill Team unique box and list. And we get that before I'm assuming we get that before anybody else gets their second kind of expansion, upgrade, release thing.
That'd be so cool.
Then I'm going to guess we get the Elites expansion, and the only question is how they will deliver it to us and whether or not they will give it to the compendium factions. And just no idea.
So I also have no idea. Genuinely don't as well.
Yeah.
It's actually quite fun. I could talk about like what I'd love to see.
Because
I can't do that in 40k.
yeah, so you're a playtester for 40k, so
Yeah.
you can't actually speculate,
Can't know.
and it's easy for you to just not say anything.
Absolutely.
But you don't know anything about Kill Team.
Nothing.
Ignore that. Ignore that you just won. But yeah, so what are your thoughts?
So let's look at. You've got the compendium, right? Very similar to just like an index hammer, right?
Yeah.
Here's some stuff, get you going, buy a box of, if you whatever 40k models you got, you could probably use them, yeah? Got a box of Chaos Space Marines, you can use them. Got a box of Reavers, like idiot in the corner over there. then you can use them, right? So that's what that is.
Yeah.
But when we look at the faction box that you get in the Octaris one, and guys, that kit, that sprue for them guardsmen and for the orcs is unbelievable. There are so many options on that sprue. You actually need to buy it twice in order to be able to build every single character, so you've got the pick. Because if you build the Demolition Man, which obviously you need to do, you then can't necessarily build the Sniper. And if you buy the Medic, you can't get the Spotter, right? But what is in there? A leader. There's already a leader in there. Comes with power sword and stuff to poke people. You know, you've got the big orc war boss. He's in there already.
Yeah.
And there's still some elite kind of options, right?
Yeah.
You've got the Squig, a bit weird. You know, it's kind of an elite kind of thing. Guard. I mean, what's more elite than just a veteran? An
Confident.
Ocarina, maybe?
Confident veteran as well, Steve.
He's confident. He is so confident, that lad. So you're already getting a leader in that thing anyway, right?
Yeah.
And the model's literally bigger, cooler, you know, in every way. So I think what we'll just see potentially more of in the future is this kind of thing that they've done with the Octaris.
Yeah, and then how they expand upon that? Are they just going to give us all a second box? Don't know. Or are they just going to give us a book of data sheets and saying, hey, all these big things in 40k, yeah, we'll bring them here, but we're not giving you new models. It's just that. Don't know.
Who knows?
And the second part of that was, is this a competitive game? So I would say yes. And the reason I would say yes is because, look, I'm just some dumb guy that likes to play Kill Team because it plays quicker than 40k. That's about it. But in talking to people, I have had them tell me that the designer of this game is competitive minded. And I think that we can also see from the way this game is worded. I mean, this is a much tighter worded rule set than the previous edition of Kill Team.
Tweet.
And I think that kind of speaks for itself. Also, like, just we have an actual competitive pack in the core book.
Yeah.
The last edition of Kill Team didn't have that.
If I may, I think this game is very clean. Very clean. Very, like you said, very tight, very clean. And for me, this is going to be a very competitive game because the level of tactical nuance that, you know, look at me and you today. You were really sat there thinking about which one do I activate and why and all that kind of stuff. Absolutely, this can be competitive, yeah? But on the other hand, you get those incredible moments where my Demolition Man just absolutely, strawberry basket his Orc War Boss. And you don't get those moments in 40k where that can actually happen. So that actually drives a bit more story and a real blend of, I think, just that kind of fun aspect of the game. In this game, it is really fun. Like, I loved playing today. I loved playing against my friend Jack when I showed him the other day. I hated playing Eddie because who likes playing him anyway? But look, I think
I get so much hatred. It's only because I beat you, Steve.
I'm joking.
He doesn't like
in all
losing.
seriousness, this is gonna be very. It's like if it works at the top end, it's gonna work all the way down.
Yeah, I'm much the same on that. Some people don't like balance in their games, and it triggers me so much when they say that. Like, if a game is balanced, that's always a good thing.
Chess is balanced, one of the most famous games in the world. There's a slight turn one advantage, and that's about it.
Yeah, but people like chess.
That's what I mean. It's like if it wasn't a good game because of its balance, we wouldn't still be playing it now, like a million years on. So balance is key because it gives everybody you don't go, do you know what, got a young lad, he's a young whippersnapper playing in the rugby team. He plays for the under 15s, but I tell you what, let's put him in the under 12s and see what he can do. You don't do
Let's
that,
go
right?
for it, yeah.
Look, you've got to make sure that you're in a fair fight, as it were. You want to make sure that both of you are playing to a fair thing. We like to see it in the Olympics. We like to see it in absolutely everything that we do. We like to see balance and fair play so that the true sportsmanship can really flourish, right? And that's what we want to see.
And I do think this game does that very well because the tactical decisions are always there. I mean, obviously I can't speak for 40k, but I feel like everything I did meant something. am I moving an inch to the left? Because that completely changes how, like, what I'm now capable of doing.
Yeah.
So I think there's a lot of decision making in this game.
Yeah, it seems very tactical. It really does. And also the fact that there's not dice rolling at every stage, like with movement and stuff, it's actually quite nice because it speeds the game up.
Yeah, like you don't have to roll your advance roll. It's just a flat 3.
No advances, no charges.
Yep.
Yeah, you know what you're going to get. You can pre-measure, plan it out, but you've got to set that up from the turn before. Because if I would have set my movement phase up better, I could have made sure that I could have just shot with my Neuro pistol, then charged and fought. Yeah. But because I didn't set that up, I had to spend a turn to move, and I could shoot, but I couldn't charge and fight because I don't have enough AP. So you got APL, sorry. So you got to really think about that and set up your turns.
So you only tabled me in turn 4.
Exactly. We said we wanted to pace it out a bit.
Yeah.
And I thought, go easy on you, basically.
That's fair.
But look, I'm sold, and I mean, I wasn't even playing Kill Team before.
No.
Yeah,
we're
really enjoying it, aren't we? Every game I've played of it, I've really had a good time, and it seemed like initially I was a little bit overwhelmed with the rules, and I think a couple of people that I know have been similar. They've looked at it and gone, "Oh, this looks quite complicated," but actually, once you get into the game, it all becomes really simple, and you're just like, actually, that's quite intuitive, really. It's just, it's like learning any game, isn't it? Yeah. Any ball game or anything. We got one more super chat from Nicholas Bo Hansted Lindell for 45 Danish kroner. He said, I've been mirroring your journey from old Kill Team to 40k, and I'm crazy excited about Kill Team 2. Yeah. I personally think this mix with VT and Glass is the bomb.
Awesome.
That's
well,
lovely
thank you
to hear.
very much. Was that Joe?
Nicholas Bo Hansted Lindell.
Nicholas? Thank you. Awesome.
Thank you very much.
I mean, so just to, if anybody's unaware, obviously I covered Kill Team pretty exclusively for kind of 2 years. Then in lockdown and all that time, and like Kill Team, nothing was releasing, and I was like, I still have a channel, I still want to do things, but I've kind of done what I wanted to do with Kill Team, so I started building up my 40k armies and started to learn the game. And I was, I just started a podcast about getting into 40k for the first time, and like being a beginner to a top 8 at LVO, like that was the intention of the journey. But then Kill Team 2 dropped, and I'm like, oh, I don't have to learn 40k.
Some big
Get
ambitions.
rid of all that.
Well, it was going to be a long series, yeah. Well, it wasn't going to be a 3-parter, right? But yeah, so yeah, like, and now that this has dropped, I'm really excited to master this game. I never really have an intention of wanting to be the best per se. Like, my channel is my hobby. As long as I can make content for my channel, I'm kind of happy with what I'm doing. But taking this has grabbed my attention back for 40k, definitely.
And I'm just a bandwagoner.
Yeah.
Jumping on the new hotness. Killstream.
Killstream, yeah.
The Killstream.
I like that.
Enter the
I think
Killstream.
that's a Twitch thing.
Is
the
it?
Killstream.
Yeah. It's a good one, though. I like it. Good name.
Well, we've got another super chat from Gareth Brierley for £2.
gosh.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Keep them coming in, guys.
Yeah,
Honestly, it
don't
really
stop.
helps.
Yeah, will playing Kill Team make you a better 40k player? Now, I've got one to add to this. I think that the amount of sort of important decisions that you're making quite, rapid succession in a game of Kill Team actually is very good for sort of getting rid of that indecision that we can sometimes have in 40k, because a lot of people can sit there going, I'm in an R-ing a lot, and it can get very difficult. You get stuck. Whereas in this game, you're kind of similar, but you're going through so much of it, and you have to forward plan a little bit. I think it's good practice for that sort of mentality. And over to you, Steve. You probably say more on it, but
I mean, so the skills that you learn here, or let's say you join the academy, right? And you look at some of my lessons. Threat ranges, really important here. The conversation we had earlier about, okay, how am I going to handle a smaller elite force with a fast mobile army? I need to develop a game plan, right? And, I executed that today. I really did. Like, I felt like, okay, I need to get, so when I play Eldar, I get an early lead. Really get a really, really early lead, force you to start to have to play aggressive, spread you out, I can isolate you, tackle each one at a time, and that is literally what I do as an Eldar player. And that is literally just translated straight to this. because
I think it's really good they managed to do that.
Yeah.
Like, as the armies play as the armies play.
Yeah.
The mechanics are different, but if you know how to play Eldar and you like that play style here, you're probably going to like it there.
knowing like what your damage does. So let's say, you know, I've got a Thunderhammer, flat damage 3. Well, I'm going to charge those into aggressors because they're 3 wounds each, so each one's effective and efficient. You're not wasting rolls.
Yeah.
Removing failure points that we talk about all the time on 40k. How do we reduce failure points? Yeah. For me earlier when I charged in and I needed to roll that 6, I would have not done that in 40k.
No.
As I explained, I would have done the other option, which would have done this, burn that objective and, you know, get out of dodge, right? Because I cannot rely on rolling a 6. Even statistically, I should on 6 dice with a
Especially
reroll.
not you.
And I did get it, but,
Needed that reroll.
you know, I never want to be in the position where I'm math hammering to think, right, I should do this, because I always want to bet that I'm I'm going to be slightly under the average.
Yeah.
So again, math hammer, theory crafting, games, you know, game development, mission development, tactical analysis, of your opponent, understanding how that army functions. Literally, the games, like, and that's kind of why I built the academy as I have, because they are all so similar. Yeah. Same for when I play AOS. You know, picked up AOS. Okay, I got one on the primary. Got to do this. Got an elite. I play Luminef, so literally fast elves, double moving. It's like having shining spears rocking around the table.
Right.
You know, there's very similarities there. So yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, good answer. I think that, like what you were talking about earlier as well, Steve, with the whole, you know, the missions obviously being a crucial part of this, and sort of building your kill team around a mission, especially if you've got like a flexible force where you can change up your kill team from something a bit quicker to maybe something a bit chunkier that could play more of a defensive security style gameplay compared to like a more infiltrating, faster style gameplay. It's actually a really interesting thing, because you can be like, oh, actually, do you know what? I'm going to be more defensive here. You know, and you know what your opponent's faction is, so you'd be able to go like Death Guard. Maybe I should be a bit quicker and run around and score objectives or whatever. So
Yeah, I agree.
there's a level of depth to it that I think you were really just
genuinely
touching on.
think if people give Kill Team a try, they are going to be absolutely gripped by it. This game has potential to be incredible, really, and huge as well.
Yeah, so to add on to that, I think one of the big things, and you found it yourself, we talked about it over dinner. It was a very romantic candlelit affair.
We just had a
Turn,
third
yeah.
wheel, unfortunately.
Yeah, they were staring into each other's eyes, and I was sat there just like
Oh, you should have seen the winks he was pulling off. Yeah.
double wink.
Oh, I gave you a double hello. Yeah. I just think that this game is something that GW hasn't done before, in the sense that you have to play it to enjoy it, which sounds odd. I'm sure at some point I will actually fully articulate my thoughts instead of just ramble and stumble through it. Right now I won't do that, but you have to actually play the game to realise its goodness. Whereas in other games, there's so much more theory craft that you can do, and there is some here, but I don't think it translates as well when the core gameplay is so solid. Missing out on that, I think you lose a little bit.
Definitely. I think it's a really deep game, and a lot of it's to do with just like activation sort of order in the game, you know, whether you're like in combat using your strikes and your parries, or whether you're just choosing which fighter to activate next. Like, it's really crucial where you go on the table and like who you go with, because you might think, well, actually, you know, he's got a sniper over there with deadly marksman, so I need to not die to that, because then you'll get a victory point. So you'd think, well, the only guy that he can see, I'll activate him next and get him out the way first so that he's safe and stops him scoring. So you have to really think about that. It's really good. I think as we get into it more, we'll really love it, yeah.
One thing I'll be super curious about watching the stream back is I'm really interested to see how many actions were actually, like interesting actions were actually made in this compared to a game of 40k, and how this game felt to watch compared to a game of 40k. I'll be
Well, I can tell you, because I've been watching it all night, and I think it was really good. It's very interesting, because both of you really had to think. Like, you were both going in, every turn you were like, oh, I don't know what to do here. I really have options and tactical choices, and you can, like you said, flank round terrain to try and snipe people from their concealments. It's really cool. I've enjoyed watching it.
I'm trying to think ahead, thinking, right, if I do this, I can go around that corner, so he then won't be able to shoot me with Overwatch. Great.
Yeah. Tell us, chat, have you enjoyed it? Like,
Yeah.
I hope it's been entertaining for you all.
Yeah.
We are doing it for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brilliant. Well, I think that about wraps it up. It's 4 minutes past 10 now, so we should probably call it a day.
45 minutes Q&A is more than enough, I think.
Yeah.
We've
hope
got to
you've
save
enjoyed it,
some
everyone.
for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So big game tomorrow night. Tell your friends over on Vanguard Tactics channel. Go over there.
Which is linked if you click on in the title. I've done @Vanguard Tactics. If you just click on that, like it should be a hyperlinked in the title. That will take you to their channel.
And
It looks exactly like this. Yeah, when you watch one of their videos, because I'm here.
And if you've come over from VT, give the man a sub.
Yeah.
Just hit that sub button.
Please
okay?
do.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
If you've enjoyed the content, obviously, you know.
Yeah, everyone's saying they loved it, really enjoyed it. Chat's said, really good positive reaction. So
Awesome.
that's good to hear. Yeah.
Eddie, you've done a great job as well.
Yeah, likewise, guys.
Yes,
Yeah,
thank you
nailed
very
it.
much, Eddie.
Yeah.
Without you, that dice box would have been a real disaster.
I mean, it was a double disaster because of me.
That would have been, oh.
I literally ruined all the settings for it midway through the game. Brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, well played, guys. It was a good game to watch. I enjoyed it.
Right, so we'll see you tomorrow then, yeah?
Yes. Steve, thanks very much for having me.
Mate, thanks for coming over. It's been great.
I'm having you, I think, on this one, but thanks for having me here. Is there any final words?
No.
I loved it. Thanks so much. I'm glad you
Cheers, chat.
glad you made the trip. So I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, thank you for
Yes.
all the super chats, chat. You've been amazing tonight. It's been really good interacting with you, and glad you enjoyed it all.
Thank you very much, chat. This has been Glass Half Dead. This has been Vanguard Tactics. This has been Steve, Eddie, and Andy. Although I'm Glass, I don't know. And if you've made this far to the end of the video, I'd like to give you a big triple hello. Goodbye.
See you guys.